Hello, welcome in everyone, welcome in. How are we, James? Raccoon Man, Space Cowboy, how are we? We're doing a PD meeting for the next sort of half an hour, and then we'll be straight out on the streets. So feel free to have a look around what we do for peace meetings. And yeah, we'll get out on duty straight after.
Danny brought up that she's not happy with PD at minute. What's the issue?
How is everyone doing?
Obviously, I fly in.
How you doing, Taurus? Nice to see you. Welcome in. My phone duty is not working. I'm pissed. Yeah, you need to get that sorted, buddy. Have you seen any YouTube videos or anything like that?
At that time of day, people are giving cars back that are not in the MBT, tasing each other in the parking lots. You know, just absolutely messing around. And come the evening, when there's obviously more higher ups on, that's when the attitude's changing. And I think that's where the problem's coming in.
So don't take this the wrong way. Do you feel like they're not respecting you enough?
No, it's not me, because I don't make myself known that I'm there. I'm just there in the shadows doing the paperwork, like the promotions, things like that.
Well, let's have a look. In a ticket with Darwin, cool, that's fine. How are we doing, Big Rig? I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good. How's your day been? Hopefully you've stayed out the sun.
That's the response that we're getting. So it's not
We've got on our ice water at the moment, and we'll get some more drinks going soon. I'm just trying to recoat all of the liquids that we lost all day, because it's been a tough one.
and I saw that because I flew in. I was in my head in bed, and I got like 3 emails from 3 different people saying,
Wish I had a
"Can you
PC."
please fly
Yeah,
in?
it's you know,
PCs are
once
taking
you've
this."
maybe
And
maybe
I got
asked
that
for
from
one
Brody, I got
eventually,
that
whether
from
it's
Aaron, I got
Christmas
that from
or
Connor. And for them
can
to
put
have
your
to
money
ask me to
towards
come in,
getting
they
one
should,
maybe or
one,
something
be
like
able
that.
to do it
But it's definitely
themselves
worth it.
because
Definitely
they got
worth
that
it.
rank. But
Like
the
I say,
fact
if
that
you're in my
Brody's saying that
Discord,
he's
we
being
do have
completely
Xbox
disregarded and
servers
PCs
in
are
there as well,
choosing what
so
they
they're
wanna
not
do
as good
over
as this
him,
type of stuff. But
that's where it becomes a
yeah,
problem,
I'm sure
that
they're
they have to ask us
still
to fly in.
reasonable.
Yeah.
It is. I reckon, and excuse my French, I reckon it's a pissing contest.
Oh,
They
yeah.
all think they're bigger than the other person. They don't like
Yes.
it when the other person dominates them and speaks down to them.
Good, good stuff. Good to hear.
Because they're all the same rank and they want to be the big bollocks at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
but I'm not being
Like I
funny.
say,
and
we
I
are
don't
just in a
wanna,
police
like,
meeting for
sound a
half
bit
an
of
hour
a
or so, so
dickhead
you'll be
here,
able to
but
see what we're
they
doing with the
shouldn't really
police
be
meeting and stuff like
DMing
that.
you in-
And then obviously
this
we'll
is
be
probably
heading
what
over
it all
to
starts going out of city. It's
out of
all
city.
in
Oh, sorry,
and
going into the
it shouldn't
city
be
and actually
happening where
catching criminals.
if you're not in city, you basically you're uncontactable in a sense when it's stuff regarding that because it's.
Let's get
No,
up our
it's-
meeting notes.
That's pretty much why that officer complaint form came about, is because I've switched off my emails, so
Cool.
nobody can email me now.
Tom,
It
guess
is-
what? What's
unless
that?
I
What's
have
that,
you
Ricky
on
man?
there, you should not be able to contact me. Or unless we
I was going to
share
get a
certain
Mac
amounts of
Mini,
mutual
but not
service,
sure
you
if
should not be
it.
able to
So
contact me.
it's
So that is
this only
exactly
works
why
on
the
Windows.
complaint
So
forms come in. When I
if you
have
get a
people come
Mac,
and
you're
cry
going to have
me,
to get like
I mean,
Parallels
Robbie
or something like that. And
backed me up,
Parallels, it
Aaron
doesn't
to
really
come in
work
with a
that well on.
complaint, and the first thing I said to him is,
Unit,
"Mate, there's a
welcome
form
in.
for
How
that
are
now.
we?
If you've got an officer complaint, put it in the
G-Unit.
paperwork. We'll look at it when we can." Because it's becoming too personal and too many people are being harassed.
And Big Rig,
in their
thank you very
heads
much for
when
the
they
follow. I
shouldn't be,
appreciate you.
Which is not on, in my opinion. And that's why I've stopped responding to them now. And I just keep pushing them in that direction.
This is a similar scenario to what I had last night. Just to fill you in, had a couple of members of the public come in. A big Ace from the Ace Seafood restaurant. He said his guys drive around in cars. They have stops to do and all this lot with scrap yards, and they get told to pick up vehicles and drop them off. He was unhappy that one of his guys got stopped after giving the paperwork and then arrested. Truthfully, I saw the paperwork, then he was given the paperwork as well to see, and it was a load of waffle. It literally had, pick up this vehicle, here's the plate, that was it. So he was like, yeah, that's a load of bollocks, that paperwork's useless, get him done for having the stolen vehicle, then he's should be whatever, you know. But I did make it clear to him that we do have a lot of situations where people are unhappy with the police or whatever, or they feel that they've been hard done by. We haven't got the time to sit there in the room talking to every single Dick and Harry because they've got an issue. So what I've proposed is that we put a form together. People from the city have accessibility to this. They can then put in the form their name, the incident, the officer if they know it, and then a clip of the incident. We can then review that. If we feel that yep, they're hard done by and the officer's just gone a little bit you know, defensive or a little bit hard on this occasion, then we can decide. Yeah, exactly, and we can decide whether you know, we compensate that person or we tell them, no, you've done it absolutely correct, you just haven't done your job here, or so you haven't provided enough evidence. Because, you know, whenever I sentence someone, that's the first thing I say. I say, look, I believe if this was to go to court, we've got enough evidence to prosecute you, so I will be sentencing you today. If you want to take it up eventually, then you can do, but that's basically the situation. So I'm happy if you guys are, that we can make a form and it'll be accessible to them.
So quickly before we go in, Danny, a pro from this week.
Pro from this week, communication's been way better between them.
Fantastic.
Good.
We
No,
can't go in and
honestly,
just slack them all off for off.
No, don't worry. I'll start off on a good note. So,
some of the points that are in there, I have.
man like P, welcome in. How are we? And Haid, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the follows as well.
MDT's not being filled out correctly.
Just before I went live, come in with a follow. James, how are we?
That we've had that's still
Say Raccoon's on top. Raccoon is always on top, and the pug is here as well. You shit the bed. I'm a little bit early because it's on a PD meeting. My wife's at work and my kids are asleep in bed. Here he is. There we go. 1,500 bits. Let's go. Thank you, my man. That's very kind.
mechanism.
What server is this? If you do exclamation mark server, and it will be all the details. You can also join my Discord, and it will give you a how to play, so everything you need in order to join this city.
The guy got out of cover, but then he just went, put that out the way, mate, and got kidnapped. Like, if you see that, you're gonna run and try and get back into your vehicle best you can. But it's just another negative, which you don't want us to put.
Should we jump in now?
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah, that was athletic.
Keep on my toes. Is there any way get a GTA RT? There, big rig. There isn't that I know of. No, it's mainly just PC, unfortunately, for these type of mods. But there are Xbox servers. I haven't found someone that's in a PlayStation server yet. Wow! 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 Look at this.
Look at this.
My head has gone wild.
How are we all?
Jesus.
Good to see everyone.
Email.
Yes, all done.
This is good.
Thank you.
This is a nice number to see.
It is, yeah.
Just got one using it on me.
I'll sort that one.
Cool.
Thank you.
Right. Firstly, how is everyone?
Good, thank you.
Really good, really good.
And you?
Good stuff. Really, really warm. Yeah. Hopefully everyone's not melted today, and kept themselves hydrated. First things first. Hydration, food levels. Get eating if you're not haven't already, because otherwise. Yeah, I don't want to call an ambulance today.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, next thing. As usual, anyone want to hand in their badge before we start, or are you here for another week?
Here for another week.
Get off me.
Cool, so if no one wants to hand in their badge, that means everyone is currently happy in their roles, and we can continue with the meeting.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right, okay, so firstly, I would like to obviously thank everyone in the room for their hard work over the last week. I've heard some really good stuff. I've seen some really good stuff myself. I was in last night, I was in on Friday as well, and yeah, communication has been good. Obviously, there's a lot more people on the radio now, and obviously I'm starting to hear if someone needs someone, can you jump onto radio 2, stuff like that. Chases are starting to move around the radios and not congest or make the radio 1 congested, which is good. Occasionally people are talking over each other. The only time that someone should be interrupting on the radio is if there is a state 0 or a immediate alert that everyone needs to be made aware of. Other than that, everyone's doing really well. Welcome into the new PCSOs as well. Obviously, speaking to quite a few of you last night, I understand it's hard at the moment to get your checklist done. I do believe that some of the guys have worked really hard today to try and get a lot of you with your checklist complete, so thank you to them. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had quite a lot less numbers in here. We were struggling with the PCs, we were struggling with sergeants and above. We are now thriving with new and upcoming PCs and PCSOs. We are still yet to improve on the sergeant and above ranks, so that's why you are struggling to get your checklist complete. However, things are changing, and with the more of you in, the more likelihood that we're going to bring up them sergeant levels. So obviously, like I say, keep working hard and pushing to obviously get to the next promotion. Now, one thing I have noticed, sticking with that sort of topic, and I've been made aware of, there's a few that seem to have, whether it's an ego or it is a an experience that they feel that they are better than others. I'm not going to name any names or do anything other than just turn around and say that we are a police force, we are a family. No one in this, not even myself, should have an ego. We are all working together and helping one another. I don't care if you are an ex-officer that was in a high rank, or you are a current officer in somewhere else. You are your rank in the city. Let's remember that and let's respect our hierarchy. Let's listen to people when anything's been said. If you do not agree with it and it's the person above that said it, go with it, and then obviously we can deal with it at the end. If it's a wrong decision made by that person, then obviously we can have a word, train, whatever it needs to be. If it's the right decision, fantastic, we go with it. But we don't want to be doing our own thing, going against them or anything like that, because that's when the disciplinary start coming in, because not listening to your commands is obviously a disciplinary, or at least a warning, okay? We're all here together, so let's start working together on that. Other than that, obviously, let's continue with the good side of things. So yeah, back to the positive sides for me. Lots of ups recently. The communication, etc., has been improving, and good to see so many of you in. So that's fantastic. The moving across to RPU and ARU has obviously come to an end. So you do now need to be in response, and then obviously working towards that promotion in sergeant, and then you can move across. However, we are still in that situation where I've turned around to the guys here now and said that if you've reached that week and you are looking positive and looking like you know what you're doing, and a real what's the word, a real bonus to a division, then you may be able to be headhunted earlier and move to a division. However, obviously you've still got to look towards that 2-week mark, and then you can be headhunted from there, okay? Cool. I don't want to talk too much longer and bore you all, so I'm going to hand you over to Danny.
Alrighty, just a couple points from my side, guys. Obviously, some of you are aware.
Connor, welcome in. Thank you very much for the tier 1. I appreciate you. How are you?
There's been a lot
I didn't want to obviously stop what I was saying before I come and said hello, so thank you very much for that. How are we? What's the Xbox server? So if you want to join my Discord, I will just do my Discord again. My GP2 is 82 degrees. Luckily, mine's only 67 at the moment. Oh, I've got to spell Discord right. Yeah, join my Discord. Go into how to
last
play
couple things from
console,
my side is MDTs,
and you'll be able to see.
Obviously, just remember, when you guys are filling out MDTs, they need to be filled out on the spot. There's ... TBC,
so this is in my Discord. Scroll down to the Grand Theft Auto Roleplay. You've got how to for PC,
from top to bottom,
and then you've got how to console.
To PD and, fill it in.
And this is one of the one of the console. But if you are in an Xbox server yourself, feel free to join the Discord and post it in that chat.
So everything you guys put will be used in court cases. So the more the better.
Of course you are, Manon. Of course you are, Manon.
If you guys have complaints, please do not be emailing any of us
Glaze,
privately.
how are we? Good to see you.
Please make use of
Favorite
that
police
form
car
that we have now made for you
we
guys.
RM3 that's in. RM3.
We'll see to it when we've got the time, and we'll deal with it accordingly. Last thing, just remember, when you guys are arresting someone, that arrest is yours from beginning to end.
Can't make it in the meeting, but PC Web accounted. No worries, Webby. Good to see you, Mama.
You are taking them down to the cells. You are completing that
all on my
processing
bed
from
around
beginning
3
to
AM.
end. No more handing over to
that's
another
not good.
officer because you don't feel like
That's not
doing
good.
it. Make sure you're the one doing it to make sure it's done correctly.
Yeah, I'm very good, Connor. Thank you. I appreciate you coming
On
with this
a
up.
positive
That's very
side,
kind of you.
obviously you guys have improved on a lot of things.
Hope you're well.
So keep up the
I'm
good
already
work.
in your Discord.
Obviously the units are beginning to fill up.
Frankie isn't. Frankie's not there. She's actually overseas at the moment, so she's LOA.
Will be promoted today.
She's LOA at the moment.
Remember that we are a team,
How you doing, little
and
Harry?
the more
Good
we
to see
work
ya.
together, the more we as PD will excel.
Cool. Yorkshire, have you got anything to add? Good chat. Good chat. Robbie?
So, from my point of view, PD this week, I've spent a lot of
yes,
hours on
Tiny
shit
Tim is
this
really
week
good.
on
Did you see
purpose.
the video I put up on my TikTok? Tiny Tim's
Going
great.
really
Jokey
great
G,
from what I can see.
he's really good
There's
fun.
a few niggly bits here and
He
there.
should be in the
but on
city in a little
whole,
while. He's just struggling
I
to get
think,
home from work at the moment,
you know,
I think.
Hats off to you all. You're working
Are you
well together.
honest?
We are
I am
starting to
highest
all
rank,
gel.
yes. I'm the chief of
There's always going
police.
to be conflict between everybody when you get a big number of people.
Hey,
not
Orange, good to
everybody's
see you.
gonna get
Welcome
on
in.
all the time. I don't want to hear about.
Hey, Space Cowboy.
PCs
How are we? Tier 1, let's go.
Appreciate
Appreciate you. Thank you.
People of the same rank arguing with each other about who's better.
Good to hear. I love your content.
doing
I
this,
appreciate
who's
that.
doing
Thank you.
Let's work
It's very
together,
kind of you.
Work as one and move forward
Hope
as one.
everyone's well and
We are working
enjoying
more
the
with
heat.
NHS now. We are building that bond back again. that was strained, should we say, a little bit. They're on our side.
Wow, 12 months.
12 less than 3.
Let's go, Sean. 12 months. Unreal. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Safe and well. That's our job.
Absolute
So,
goat as
other than that,
always.
very good.
Sean the legend.
Promotions. I'll
Nearly
just
a
go
hype
over
train
that.
as well
I want
already.
to see you all earn them.
Bloody
You're
hell,
not gonna
20 minutes
fall
in and a
into
hype
them
train.
anymore,
Whee.
Okay. So
Rio,
as
good to
Tom
see ya.
just
How are we?
relayed a minute
I
ago,
need to fill out my application
yeah,
at
you can
flying
get a
sometime.
promotion
It
after
is,
the week,
Tom,
but
honestly.
you have to be
Like I say,
shining
in my Discord,
to
there's
get
a
that.
application
We're
help
not gonna
section.
just go,
That
right,
is a good way
if
to
you've
help
been here
you,
3
and
months
everyone in
and
my
you haven't got
Discord
a
is really good.
promotion,
They love
then do
helping
something
out, so
different, you know,
yeah,
push yourself
definitely
forward a bit more.
jump in
That
and
doesn't
have a
mean
look.
trample over other people
It'll be
to get
hot
to where you
tomorrow, I
wanna
know.
be, because
I put the
that'll
kids in
only
the
put you back.
hot tub
But
today. I
as
cooled it
I've
right
come through
down to
PD,
20
it's all
degrees, and it was
sure a lot of
lovely.
you have heard
They were
is
enjoying it.
every time I got a promotion, my face was like that.
Wayne,
It'd
you
be an
coming in with
absolute
100
honour
bits as
because I knew I
well.
worked my
Let's
arse off to
go.
get it.
And we're on a hype train.
People thinking they
Wow.
can get it because
What is
they've
going on?
hung around long enough. It isn't going to happen anymore. So we need to see everyone working together. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is just do your job really well, and you will shine through. I mean, the guys above me here will tell you I never put my head above the parapet and asked for a promotion or flung myself at it. I just worked hard and did my job, and it gets noticed. And honestly, as much as we may not say it, we are noticing you all. Okay, we
Cool.
see it
I'm
all
just
the time. We see the good points, we see the bad points.
checking my meeting
and there's
notes,
more
so
good than bad.
apologies for
But
looking
it's
over
all
there as
really
well.
good at the moment.
I'm like a
But if I
towel
see
just getting.
AAA
Oh
running
no,
under
honestly,
MDT,
Hayden, I've had
I'm
everything
gonna throw the
open, fan
MDT
going
first
crazy.
week there.
I hate the heat
Just
as
so you're
well.
aware. No, keep doing what you're doing. You're really, really, really smashing it at the moment, and I'm so chuffed to be
That's the thing. I
this
hate
high
this
up
hot because you
managing
can't get
this
cool
PD.
easily,
It's
whereas
really
I like the
great.
cold
Keep
because
doing
you
what
can
you're
put
doing.
more layers on. So
That's all from me.
cool.
Tom,
Go on, over to you.
have we brought up about when we're not here?
No, I
not
haven't done.
massively.
That obviously leads into obviously, like I say, on Friday was really good, Sunday really good, Saturday I heard there was a little bit of a apologies for the language shit show in terms of the police and the certain things that happened. Obviously, as I've mentioned a minute ago, the lack of sergeants and above obviously is not going to help that situation, but it will hopefully be changing soon. But when there's not any higher ups on, obviously I just need to remember that we are trained officers to do our job. The only time with the hierarchy side of thing, if you need to speak to a higher up or anything like that, is if there is a situation that you cannot physically deal with. In terms of dealing with stuff in the city, you guys are more than capable to deal with them type of things. And I've always said, especially with sending people down or anything like that, if someone was protesting it, providing you have enough evidence to, if it was to go to court, you can send them down and then obviously deal with it. What I normally do when I have someone in the cells, there's no lawyers on or whatever like that, I turn around to them and say, I believe I have enough evidence, if this was to go to court, to prosecute you and send you down fully. If you believe that's the case, send them down, and if they still feel that it's unfair or anything like that, then they can deal with the judge and take it up further at a later date. As well, obviously, if there's any mucking around, or because there's no higher ups on and it's brought back to us, the people are mucking around when there's no higher ups on, obviously then again it'll be dealt with accordingly. We're all officers, we're all professional here. Let's just remember that regardless of who is in the city, because you know we all have activities outside of the police as well. You never know, you could meet one of us outside in plain clothes and you're unaware of that, so just remember that you don't know who you're meeting. I also have informants as well that obviously keep an eye for me, not just for obviously the police side of things, but finding out stuff. So just bear that in mind depending on who you're talking to.
Did you want to mention about the guns, Tom?
Yes, I will do. Lastly, obviously the taking hostage situations. I had a good chat yesterday with one of the local residents who owns a business. He was a little bit unhappy that one of his guys was arrested for delivering a car, etc. Now, I was quite lucky that the officer that was dealing with that situation was actually in the room at the same time, and he gave me the paperwork that was given to him on site at the arrest. We both agreed, and the owner of the business agreed that paperwork was not good enough, and you know, it was just scrap writing almost on a bit of paper, and it wouldn't have stood up in court, etc. So we were happy to prosecute. Now, I understand we've all come across it when we have this type of situation where some people do not like that we've obviously arrested them, etc., and they give us a lot of abuse or get quite irate. I've now turned around to them and said, rather than them coming to PD and complaining all the time, I'm prepared to make a complaint form for the whole city about police, and if they have enough evidence and they've got the body cams, etc., and details, then they can put in a complaint form and we can then review it. What that would then do is we as the higher ups would review that. If we feel that yes, the police have gone not got enough evidence here and they've just gone through with it, then obviously we can look to reimburse them and obviously retrain or develop anyone that's obviously made that mistake. Or the other hand is, if they have clearly been in the wrong, there is enough evidence, we can then just shut them straight down and be done with it. What that means is that when you're arresting someone in the city, they know full well that they can obviously go somewhere now to be able to make a complaint. So that hopefully will stop them in the city getting irate and throwing all sorts of abuse at you guys. Yes, they may still obviously do certain abuse, however they won't push too hard because they've got somewhere to complain about and potentially look to get stuff back. So that's obviously going to help both us and them as well in both sides of things. So all I want to make sure is that if you are arresting people, make sure you've got enough evidence, and if you have any body cam to back it up, just for your end in case we have to come and ask about the situation. So obviously paperwork that anyone gives you, make sure that you've taken a picture of it and put it in the relevant MDT, etc., so we can obviously look back at it. Now the last thing, there's been a few incidents recently about guns, use of guns. The only people that should have guns in the city for the police is ARU and Silver Command and above. With regards to commanders, obviously commanders are given gun licenses to carry a gun in code red only. If they are seen carrying a gun outside of code red, they'll be placed on a gun ban for a period of time and had their gun taken away from them. There has been a few incidents that we've seen and been reported to. You should only be carrying it in code red, commanders. ARU, obviously you're carrying all your weapons at all times. And again, if you're out there with taking obviously the hostage situations, if you get yourself into a bad situation, you need to get yourself in a car or get that gun out to protect yourself in case things happen. Cool, I'm going to end there and I'll start handing over to the commanders. As Dougie is... Dougie?
I think he asked if I can do his for him.
Okay, that's fine. Sean, then we'll move to you.
Not this week.
Dougie, 100 bits, my man. Thank you, appreciate you. And Keys coming in with the 7 months. Let's go. Sorry about that, guys. I just, I'm so involved in...
Alrighty. If we move over to responses, the notes that I've got from Dougie on behalf of Frankie is going to be
cool. Let's go and see
any
what.
issues with one another, please sort it out between
William,
yourselves.
welcome in. Thank you very much for follow. Hope you're well.
Dougie and Frankie will not
I
tolerate
almost
people not
passed out
working
from the
together in a
studio. Wow,
professional manner.
Abigail, yeah, it's been
now
so
it's time
hot.
to air your issues
Hello,
to
Civic, good to see you.
each other and to them. Training
yeah, I
will
hate
be
trying to
starting
sleep in the
soon
heat as well.
once,
Keys, how are we doing? Good to see
Frankie
you.
is back from her LOA at the end of the week.
Yeah, it's
They
PD
will
meeting
devise
day, so
a
it's lots
schedule
of
for RU training.
lots of officers in, which is good to
Radio
see.
communications have been lacking. Please ensure that everyone is
Can someone
acknowledging
do
one
my
another on
thing,
radio.
please?
Even
What do you
if we
mean,
can't
your
assist,
thing?
just say, you know, yep, I hear you, but I can't help
How
you
you
out.
doing, Wilco? Good to see you.
PCSOs, they will be working through your checklist as fast as they can, and so will other sergeants, but please don't rush them. Your rush is where mistakes happen, and although PCSO stage can be boring, it is only boring because you make it boring.
That's good.
So
There's
just
a lot of officers,
do the best
yeah.
with what
There's a
you
lot of
got,
officers
and
on.
we'll get you there eventually. A couple more. Under no circumstances should PCSOs getting involved in
14,
pursuits.
16, 18,
You can try put a vehicle
20,
in for a roadblock.
22, 24,
but, if
26,
it fails,
28,
call out and
30,
leave straight away with the
31
reg plate and call
officers
for an
in the
RPU
room.
unit.
Hey Lauren, how's work?
First person on scene will run that
How's work?
scene.
Hey Tom, my
Let's stop
application was
taking scenes
successful
away
and
from each
whitelisted.
other.
First day in the city
If
state and
responsive
RP.
PCSOs
Haven't got a
are
clue
first
what
on
I'm doing.
scene,
Looking
make
forward
sure
to
you
the
guys
newbie
stay
video.
back, keep
Yeah,
an eye
big
on the
GM. That's good to
situation,
hear. You're
and
in the city
please make
firstly.
sure that you are out
I'm
of your
going to do the
vehicles
video
and
either
not
after
near the
stream
door, but
today
obviously be
or
active
first thing in the
and known
morning.
on that scene.
But it will be done.
Most scenes
And I'll have it
involving
uploaded hopefully
vangelicals and
tomorrow
shop
for you.
robberies will always be down to ARU units.
But if you're watching, you'll
yeah,
see
the last
some of the
point
things
is pretty much
that
just touching on the
I will
training
try and
session.
explain as I go on, so
So
you
that'll all
get
be
the understanding.
sorted. So keep
Sen,
an eye on
how
the
are we?
emails.
Good to see you.
The rest will be promotions, which
There are
we'll do a little
31
bit
officers
later
in the
on.
room. Wow. Cool. Should we go for promotions then?
Right, happy? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alrighty, so there are quite a few promotions that are happening today. We're going to begin with the TPCs, 2 PCs today. So let's congratulate
go.
the following from making their trial constable all the way through to an actual constable. First off is going to be the Bedande.
What up, mate?
Well done,
Good stuff.
mate.
31 officers in. How good's that? 31 police officers.
Let's have it.
Wow.
What's an applaud? Thank you.
Next up, we've got Jay Watts.
Actually, I didn't even
Well done,
count
Watts.
myself, did I?
Well done, Matt. Well done.
Did I count myself? I don't think I did. 32 police officers.
We
There
will
we go.
also have the Hater.
Well done, Hater.
Followed by B Griffins.
Well done, Griffins.
Well done, Matt. Well done.
We'll also have a Reynolds,
Well done, Reynolds.
Well done, mate.
as well as T Pale.
Well done, Pale.
Well done.
What was that for?
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
And the
Cool.
last 2 to make will be our Marshall
Good, thanks. It's been a bit quiet. How's the kids? Kids are
Marshall.
good. They're both fast asleep. You'll see on the camera.
Well done.
and
You'll see on the
Jay
camera. They're
Irwin.
quite hot.
Irwin.
Boys went in the hot tub just before we
In
put them in
a
the bath,
quick,
and that was really nice. We were in there about
discussion
half an hour.
With
So,
Gold
yeah, it was
Command,
good.
we also would like to congratulate 2 other promotions that'll be moving from a PC to a sergeant. First one is going to be an RPU. Congratulations to A Black.
Oh yeah.
Well done, Black.
Well done, Black.
Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Well deserved. Congrats.
As well as RU, we'd like to congratulate Al Clark.
Well done, Clark.
Nice.
Well done, Clark.
And that's it for the promotions today.
Good job. Well done.
Well
So
done, everyone.
anyone that obviously requires the the PCSO to PC promotion on their role, come down into the office downstairs, and of course the sergeants as well. I'd just like to have a chat with the sergeants downstairs once obviously you've exited the room. But 32 of us in this room today, guys. That is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you to everyone who's turned up. Thank you again for all your hard work. Let's keep making PD great and enjoying ourselves. And also, all of these blue tops in the room, I want to see them turn to black as soon as possible. So let's make sure we're getting them on ride-alongs. And now with the newly promoted sergeants as well, let's get their checklists checked off and get them joining the force as a TPC.
Just a quick thing, guys. Check the roster. I am busy updating your call sign. So those who have had promotions, constables, you already have your one from downstairs. So just check the roster for your new call sign. Yeah, I'll be doing that now.
Cool. Keep them activity levels high, please, gentlemen and ladies. And yeah, let's go catch some criminals.
You don't all need to go off shift now. You can hang
Up
around.
for you, I need
Yeah.
to speak to you, please.
Okay, y'all wanna?
Right, I'm going to go downstairs and promote
I'm gonna
these.
quickly. I'm gonna go into CID office and quickly sort this out,
Yep.
and then we can decide what we want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This week or next week?
next week, mate.
Bonus.
Are we
Bonus,
doing
you
it? Are we doing
survived.
it 3 weekly now?
It's 2 weekly.
2 weekly.
Yeah, well, we didn't do it last week.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't.
We did.
We did.
We didn't.
We did.
Oh, I missed mine. I need mine.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I missed mine as well. And Yorkshire said I could have arts with Fizz.
Yeah, but you
When-
wear that pink
when
t-shirt,
we-
don't you? So...
When we're doing
Evening, Johnny. How are we? Good to see you. How was your stream?
Yeah, just
Great
to
stuff.
point
Cheers.
out,
I'll be watching. Good
I
man.
have a superintendent
yeah.
rank, yes, yeah, I'm a PCSO, mate.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Well, look at
Congrats
my
on getting
epaulets.
police
I'm a
constable.
superintendent by my epaulets. Or whatever you call them in England. Look.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look in the system.
Wow.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, congrats on getting police constable.
How's everyone doing today? A vibe, cheers, man. Good man, good man. How was Amazon? Oh, I've unlocked this. I shouldn't really lock that because people were coming in and out. Let's have a look. Employee list. Brian. No, he is PCSO. Maybe it's just epilepsy wrong. Maybe it's epilepsy wrong. So let me. Yes, go on.
Need to start searching them sometimes on way out, mate. Keep them on the toes.
Yeah, we can do. I haven't done it for the last few weeks actually.
TPCs don't need to change their role, do they?
Yeah, they do because they won't be able to see the PC.
Right.
Right. Who have I got in the room to change?
Can you get the other TPC?
Jason Irwin.
Jason, yeah.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
I expect that.
Jason Irwin going up to constable. Talk to relief. Thank you very much for the follow. And Jude, welcome in.
Wow.
Say again, sorry.
How you doing?
Is it PC same as me?
Oh, also, you're gonna have to go in the.
What you said, Banana?
You have gone to PC as well, haven't you? So
Yeah.
let me just double check.
Tom, is it okay I can message you in emails once I put that that emergency vehicle? Okay, thank you. Are you able to fix it? Because I've heard there's a problem with the Ford one. The fourth seat doesn't work.
Where is he? The what doesn't work?
The fourth seat in the Ford Range Rover Raptor.
That I'm not sure on. I'll have to have a look. I'll have a look into it. No worries. Cool, Alex, you're already constable, so you're fine.
Okay, so I need to change TPC to PC.
You're TPC, but you've been promoted to PC, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can change yourself to PC.
Okay, thank you.
Cool, no worries. Have a good shift.
Yeah,
my bonus so I can get off.
So you can get off. What are you getting off for?
I've done 8 hours today. That's enough for me.
Yeah, that's right, Andy. I was just talking to this part-timer.
Well, I'll stay on then.
Oh, that's good. You're right, you're constable already, but Andy, good stuff.
Alright, so I can go, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
But Andy.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. How are we?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Just remind me of your name for me, please.
That off by next.
It's Ryan Marshall.
By next.
Of course it is.
Meeting.
There we are. You're PC now, buddy.
Perfect, thank you. Is that
Good, man.
TPC or PC?
It's
TPC
because you've not been in for the 7 days.
Yep, that's fine.
But obviously, yeah, you work your way towards the PC.
Yep, perfect.
Cool. Good man.
How does that?
PC Owen is a wrong un, is he? Is he a wrong un, Pluggy? Why? What's wrong with him? See, it was quiet though tonight. Amazon was painful, but got it done. Yeah, the city. Well, the city's now got 160 in it, so it should pick up anytime now. Let me just make sure we've got all of our bonuses, and then we'll get ourselves out and about. So we've got what's. I wish it was in like alphabetical order because that'd be so much better. Johnny Watts, constable, which is right. Dandy, right. Hater.
I got some of the metal body cam.
Hater constable, which is good. Griffins. Griff. Constable, which is good. Alex Reynolds is good. Pale.
I'm just gonna check my references. Yeah, I thought so.
Pale.
You there, Tom?
Yes, mate. I'm just adding all the people.
Sorry, we've
Constable, yes.
Lenny, come over here, mate.
And Owen.
Come over here, buddy. Right.
Whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lenny would
Yeah,
like
they're all
to
done.
hand his badge in.
For good this time.
Why is that, Lenny?
It's not finding it fun. You have too many units and chases, and you've got units. For example, today we've had I think we've had a few I think it's like TPCs or whatever they're called now, just joining in chases, and then when you're obviously trying to turn a corner, they're right up your arse. Obviously, they're not. I wouldn't say they're chase trained or like that, but it's like obviously we understand that they've just been promoted, but it's like they're just no sense of what they're doing, and it's just annoying. And it's been going on for a few days, and it's just.
Lenny, can you give us 3 days to sort the problem?
Thing is, Lenny, you left last time and you regretted it. I don't want you leaving again and regretting it.
Give us 3 days to sort the problem.
The thing is, Lenny, is there's always going to be issues because, you know, as we're getting bigger and bigger, we've just taken on in the last 2 weeks 20 plus PCSOs, so it's going to take a little while. So, you know, you're a valued officer. RPU now is Sean. Hopefully get his finger out his ass, and training will be up to scratch, and RPU will be good. You'll be taking priority on all the chases. So naturally, anyone that's not RPU will be hanging back off the chase. You're close to obviously pushing yourself up for promotion because of the time you've been in there, etc. So, you know, you have that ability to turn around to people and say, back off the chase. You should now anyway, because you're an RPU officer. You know, as an RPU
but then
officer,
you do that and then no one listens. That's the other thing. You do something, no one listens, and it's just stupid.
So you take note of who hasn't listened, and then you report it to your higher up, who then will deal with it. If they don't deal with it, then you report it to the next higher up, and that's how the hierarchy works. And then obviously when you become sergeant, then you can deal with it. If they're not listening, you give them a warning. You bring them to the side and you have a warning. Even at this stage, you know, you're, as I've just said in that meeting, you are a unit. We're all a unit and we're all a family. So if someone's not listening, you bring them to one side as a friend, as a colleague, and you say, look, I asked you to back off because I am the leading pursuit on this chase. You're causing me to, you know, keep an eye on you at all times. Please back off and listen, otherwise I'll have to obviously report it to the higher up. That's all you need to say. You know, we're all human, we're all here to talk to each other. That's all you need to say.
Enough, but them roads are yours.
You're an RPU officer, Lenny.
You own them roads. If it,
Adam coming with the YouTube subscription. Thank you. Appreciate that if you're here.
Yeah, I guess, but it's just stupid.
It is.
I was planning on making a move up the road to unit chest because sometimes they struggle at nights and all that. So it's one of the ones. I don't know.
Listen, it's obviously I'm not going to hold you back. We've got a lot of officers in now. So obviously, you know, you are still one of the valued officers in our PD. I'm sure. I know you're going to make a regret. So I don't want that to happen. So it's entirely up to you. I would think about it. Go away from what I've just told you and what you're capable of saying and doing. And then it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I know, state of his hair. But yeah, honestly, you have the ability being RPU when that's your chase, that's your stuff. If, for instance, you're at a Angelico and you walk up into where the hostage is, I strongly believe that ARU will be telling you to do one because you're in their situation, same as you when you're on the traffic.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Go think about it. Sort your hair out.
Marvin Herbert. Remember that name?
Say again?
Remember the name Marvin Herbert?
Marvin Herbert. Why is that?
He's had his hunting gun stolen.
Has he?
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Have you put it in his MDT?
No.
Okay, just put it on his notes. Aaron up north, welcome in. And Scouser Jack, how are we? Good to see you. Right, should we go out there and do something? Sorry, haven't been in a meeting, not home yet, doubt. No, Rich Joker, we had 32 in the police meeting. How good's that? Evening, Ryan, good to see you. Good to see you. And we've got 76 people in here. I don't understand where everyone's come from. It's unreal. Thank you to everyone. Appreciate it. Hope you're in having a good evening. Sophie, afternoon. Just popped over from Big. Yeah, it's been really good. Thank you. Very good, Sophie. I'm all good. We're about to just head out there. We've just had a police meeting. 32 police officers currently in. So yeah, let's go cause some. I don't want to say cause some scenes because that's not our job. We've got to bring people to justice. That's probably the better way of saying it. Is someone waiting for me?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, lads. Right, do you want to come on in? We got a long line of people here.
I believe we do, yeah.
How can I help?
I was promoted from
hello, mate.
PC to sergeant, but I believe I've already been given it.
Yes, I've just given it to you now. Everyone should have their Everyone should have their promotions. I just need to speak to the 2 sergeants. So obviously, if you want to stay in the room, and I'll have a chat with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Black, do you want to come in as well?
Yes.
Cool. Firstly, congratulations. Oh, don't know why I'm on the table.
Are you speaking to sergeants? I don't know if you.
What's up, Mercy?
Sorry, I apologise for barging in. Did you mention in the meeting earlier that you wanted to speak to all the sergeants?
No, just to the new promoted ones. That's all.
My apologies. Sorry.
No problem.
Yep.
Cool. Congratulations, lads. Firstly. Obviously, the reason you've been promoted is from the hard work that you've been showing. So keep it up. Whaley, 20 months. Let's go. How are we?
Remember, as quick as you got this promotion, as quick you can get demoted. Yeah. Let's keep
Oi,
up
oi.
the good work.
How are we? Now
Start
you are.
slacking.
Now you are sergeants. Obviously, a little bit more is expected from yourselves. Obviously, you now have the ability to command in situations. Your job is to look after the police officers, the police constables, obviously in your division, but also you have the power, being a sergeant, to tell someone off if they need to in another division, depending on what they're doing, okay? Now, not only that, because of your rank, you also are able to take the PCSOs out and start doing their checklist with them. You will have a little bit... You're right. Cool. Just wafting the air around here.
Just a bit hot.
Just a bit hot. No worries. Obviously, you will get access to more channels in our email system. So that's training, chat, and stuff like that. You will be able to, once you take a PCSO out, you'll be able to go through their checklist with them and obviously tick it off, stuff like that. Obviously, for yourself, Clark, that is your division with the PCSOs, so that's kind of your expectations.
Yep.
With what we talk about with the hierarchy, obviously, you guys are the one of the most important people in the force, because sergeants are looking after all the big PCSOs, making all the decisions. You have the ability, if you do not feel that that scene is going right, as a sergeant, you can take over that scene and demand the hierarchy and make the final decision if needs be. Obviously, if an inspector then comes in and says different, then obviously you go with that, but as a sergeant, that's the rank that you hold. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Cool, good stuff. Keep up the good work, keep up the high activity level, and let's go smash some targets, shall we?
Thank you.
Let's do it. Appreciate it.
Cool, take
Tom,
care.
do I go to the locker room to get my new vest? Is that where it'll be? Because I think it's a different vest for sergeant, I
I
believe.
think you might have a better epaulet if you want to head into the locker room and check.
Okay, no problem.
It might be in the texture for you.
Awesome.
Russell,
See you
welcome in.
guys,
How are
thank
we
you.
doing? Good to see you. I've just started the game. How do you add the mini-map? So in order to add the mini-map, you need to get into a car. It won't work if you're not in a car. Just like you see mine, it's not working. Hello? Come on in. How can I help?
I'm not too sure if I'm meant to be here or not, but I went from TPC to PC.
Yes, I have put in your promotion in there, so you are now able to continue your job, and you're now in the PC uniform, so even better.
That's perfect. All right, awesome. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep, congratulations. Well done. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Cool. If you'd like to send the next one in, that'd be great.
I will.
How are we doing? Nice to see you.
Not bad. Nice to see you too. I had a little bit of an issue. It's not promotion related. I had a little bit of an issue that I brought up with the government. They said superiors at PD might need to deal with it.
Right.
I might have accidentally gifted £17,500 to the PD when I invoiced a friend.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Have you got the email receipt for that?
I have, yeah. It's to Jack Oakleaf, which I've got in my phone at the moment.
Right, do us a favour, just for the purpose of our records, could you just take a picture of that and send that to me in my emails? I can then get the money out here, give you it cash, and you can go take it to the bank.
Perfect. Do you want me to do it now? Have you
Yes,
got
please. Yeah, because I can do it now. What was your the amount? Sorry.
17,500.
Yeah, no worries. 17,500. Let's get it. Withdraw 17,000. So let's go 5,000. Cool. 1, 2, And then 250. 17,500. Yeah, there is, Wayne. It's not 10,000 words. It's 10,000 characters. So you're looking at about 2,000 to 2,500 words.
I can't find the original email.
If you go to my
Send you
Discord,
the transcripts from government.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can do that. I'll
Yeah.
just give you it anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, just send me it anyway, just so I've got a record.
Yeah, that's fine.
17,500. Cool. I've just given you that cash. So if you'd like to, obviously, just send me that in the email system.
Yeah,
I can keep
no
a log of
worries.
it.
Okay, perfect.
Good stuff, Mark.
All right, thank you. Thanks
No
for your
worries,
time.
buddy.
I appreciate it. Cheers.
Take care.
Take care. Take care.
Yeah, if you want to get into my Discord, there is application help section. It will give you everything you need to do the application and write everything. Cool. I think that's everyone. Should we get on the road? Hello.
Yep.
Let's go.
Is there a vending machine? Because I'm really thirsty.
There is downstairs in the room down here. I'm quite thirsty actually. I need to pick up some
Yeah, I
drink.
think there's one in car. Just get in car.
There's one down here. There's one down here. Literally, the vending machine's just here. Poof.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, no worries. Cool. So the newcomers that are looking to get started in the city, most out. £20 has been debited. £20. 10. What? How am I getting all this debited stuff? I've just had money debited from my account. What? Have you had any money debited from your account? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's because I've just paid for that thing. I'm like, why have I just had £10 debited from my account? It's because I've just brought 5 drinks in, silly Billy. Outboard, welcome in. Thank you very much. And Rice FL, good to see you. How are we? Thank you very much for the follow. Well, mate, so I've just started the game. Yes, you won't be able to get the mini-map up until... Whaley, how are we doing, my man? Thank you for the 20 months. Hope everything's good. You driving?
My.
Huh?
Drive, yeah.
If you want to, we got Vangelico, so... I don't mind driving if not. The police officers, 32 police officers on duty for the meeting. How good's that? How good is that? Kids, I'm good to see ya. How are we? And Brad, good to see ya. How's things? How is everyone? We're gonna be state 5 to Vangelico.
If I have any Charlie Kilo units, if we can please start blocking off the roads. Barriers need to go out, please.
Cool. So we got Vangelico happening. So we're gonna see how this is. What the guys in police don't know is that I've given the permission for some of our guys to do it, CID, to rob Vangelico. Whoa, where are you going?
Driving?
Where is he going?
Fuck knows.
Who was that? Why is it not picking him up? It's not working, obviously.
Hey, can we get all sirens off,
Back
please?
in Mr. Black can take
Sirens.
lead. You guys take second, I'll take third.
Sirens.
Can we get sirens up? Thank you.
Right. So we're gonna see what.
Back to Radio 1 if we can.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just go over the road a sec.
Go over what?
Go over the road a sec.
You're ready, Mercy?
That's a nice car.
X-ray Tango
Just
2 to all units.
right. So what we want to do is just hang back slightly and listen and see what they're doing, because this is a training exercise.
Just bear in mind there's a BMW X7.
Say again. Robbie, Danny, and that lot.
Alright.
Charlie Kilo 2 to X-ray Tango 2.
Just going in the cams.
Where?
So we're in Vangelico. Sorry, in all of the places we have ability to have a look at all the cameras. So you can see here.
Oscar 7, stay 11.
Look at the radio, man. Look at
Got
all filling up.
17 demands for
What is going on?
Vangelico
That's
are
really good
clean
to see
chase
her.
and no spike strips.
So you see that we've got Vangelico
Is
cameras.
there any other armed units, or is it only myself on scene?
Appears just yourself at the moment.
We can go in armors, armed, go armed, go armed. We're going to join you with armed at the front.
Good to see you, thank you.
Yeah.
Look left, that is far too excessive.
Say again?
That is far too excessive.
What, the
Can we
the
confirm that the
barriers?
vehicle has
Yeah.
off-road tyres?
I mean, it's just putting it in the right way, isn't
Oh, yeah,
it? So,
that's
it's almost giving them a right way to go.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna have to quickly go in my head for a sec.
Yeah.
Guys, I will be back in a minute. I'm going to leave you to listen to this. I'm not sure if you can hear, but my daughter, unfortunately, is crying. She's obviously overheated or something. So if you bear with me for a couple of minutes, I will let you watch what's about to happen. I'll be back in a minute.
Can we ensure that all gaps are closed, please, guys? All gaps are closed.
Okay, how close are we to being ready? After you're ready, thank you, perfect. Thank you, perfect. Okay, if we're all in place, I'm going to start getting the negotiations finished to get these hostages out. Can I have one more unit with me to check the scene afterwards, please? Thank you.
There's a black vehicle approaching from the south. They received some black Urus. Do we have any PCSO units on site?
Received.
Can you do me a favour, please? Can you make sure that you check the hostage? You might want to go up to near Vangelico, check the hostage. Make sure you search them. Make sure they're all right, please.
Yeah, received.
I've got that. Don't worry.
Lads, that shouldn't be a PCSO doing that.
I've got that. I'm already at the door. Apologies, I thought that was always the case.
No.
I'm trying to attend to Angelico, but there's no CSO vans at the PD.
Look on the second page, mate.
Can I get radio silence for a second, please? They're ready to go, and are you ready?
Received.
Okay, he's going to be letting the man out now, so be prepared.
All X-ray Tango units, can you make sure your tasers are off safety, please?
Received. We also make sure that any RU units who are following the chase do so at a distance, please. Please do not get involved in the chase.
Coming out.
Adam, is it just you and your unit doing the chase, or is it everyone?
We're currently in pursuit of a black Volkswagen going down Porter's Drive, nearest postal 643. Taking a right, down South Boulevard del Perro. Taking a left, right again. Taking another left straight up Strainways Drive. Taking another left down Spanish Avenue, nearest postal 646.
Watch your spacing, please.
Taking a right up, going straight down. Taking a left. Down Porter Drive. Right.
Sorry about that, chap.
Locked in
How are they
at the
getting on?
moment.
How are they getting on?
They're following them like a fucking centipede.
Can the PCs in the Peugeot please watch your spacing?
Continuing down
Box,
boxing at the moment. Boxing in the moment.
Let's have a look what they're doing.
Come on, guys.
Does someone who's take lead on comms there, please, as Ravan?
Taking a
Oh,
right,
sure.
postal.
Yeah.
Who's this in this?
It's Alex.
I'm Alex.
You
You're overtaken on your
You
left
really
side.
shouldn't be nowhere near up front of this queue, mate.
Oh, okay.
right up to postal 657.
Yes,
No,
please.
Speeds
You
of
can do,
120 miles
but
an
just
hour.
always
Continue
remember
driving
if
straight.
there's proper
One,
units
two,
on for this, don't be getting in the way, yeah?
4, 5,
Oh,
6, 7.
Yeah.
Alright, nice one.
Cool.
Sorry about that.
Right, I'm going to call everyone back to PD once this is done. So just remind me
Vehicles heading
everything that's just gone on.
southbound west of
So
Buxton
ARU,
Boulevard.
there was one ARU at the front.
Vehicles following the road around
Traffic
towards
has
the
been terrible.
freeway and
There's
then
what?
taking a left approach onto
Someone
the
called
freeway.
for PCSOs to be
1, 2, 3,
searching
4.
Vehicles
the
then
hostage,
continuing
which is a no-no.
southbound of Herald Freeway.
Well, PCSOs will take the
Received,
hostage.
taking comms. Currently on
They take the
opposite lanes
hostage,
of
that's their
travel. Had a minor
What?
RCC
We've
with a
never had
local,
that?
still on opposite lanes of
Yeah,
travel.
because that's
Now on correct lanes of
um,
travel, current postal.
What, the
Closest to
hostage?
677.
They have to
Possible
plant
to reset,
someone on
reset,
us.
reset,
Yeah,
reset.
but what the ARU will be
Jump
there
out
with
to
them because their job is
correct
to look
lanes of
after.
travel. Another reset, reset.
And the PCSO will come and get the hostage.
Still on Del Perro Freeway.
It's fine as long as the ARU
Back
won't
on
be
the
Yeah,
correct
yeah,
lanes of
ARU still be
travel.
there. So once they
Speeds over
stop
100
them,
miles per hour.
then obviously I will
potential reset.
bring them all back into
Cancel.
the police station for
Carrying
a
on
quick
forwards.
debrief, because obviously
Get in front, please. Taking lead for potential box. Jumps on the opposite lanes of travel.
have we got forensic in there?
Break check.
Actually, to be fair, CID are
Taking,
actually
left
doing the
up, left
situation,
down
so
off
let's
the,
go in there
freeway.
ourselves and just have a look.
Here is postal 662.
Evening, Carl. How are we? Good to see you.
Looking at right. Down Norfolk Drive, going into the garages now.
Oh, cool. That's good. Let's just see what they're doing.
Going to the garage, we get a box here.
Cool. So we have got guys in here. That's good. That's what we want.
He's ramming multiple vehicles over here.
Alright, continue up to the next floor through the no entry.
Just block the exits. There's only one way out.
Good job, guys. We found anything?
Down now, he's going down the floor now.
We've recovered.
Good. Good stuff.
Just double checking.
Update on chase, please.
Currently decamped to
Do I-
Rainbow Garage
Oh, no, I am
and
still there.
one suspect's in
Cool.
northbound.
Keep up it.
Receive, we're step 5.
Right.
Can I just have somebody inform me of who's this rat?
Suspect just tried to swing in for an officer with a baton. Currently in custody of her.
Cool. Just let me know when everyone's when they're back in custody for me, please.
If you've got eyes on the male, can you please let me try and tase him if possible? Somebody cuff him, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, can you cover him,
what's up?
please?
No, I just need to know whose this is.
Oh,
I'll just
right,
impound
it's-
it.
it's
It's
Con-
One
it's
suspect,
Connors.
any others?
fine. Okay, I'll just impound it.
I don't know where he is, like.
We have a female
Yeah, I don't
suspect
know.
in the garage.
Fine, thank you.
No worries.
Right.
Well done, guys. That was really good.
You got the other suspect in custody as well?
Both in custody.
Perfect. Cool. Everyone back to the police station. Sinners, please, in the meeting room for debrief.
Received.
They are the worst criminals in the world.
Keep going, mate. Just keep going.
Yeah, no, well, I just don't know whether you
Let's
needed in the middle of the
transport
road
him
there.
in the...
No, it's fine.
Hey, come in here, mate.
Cool. Bring the criminals up to the meeting room as well, please. Right, let's head back to Sinners. Right, get a debrief on that. So, initial points. Run me through exactly what happened during this situation. ARU. Your opinions on the ARU?
Yeah, mate, I didn't really see them. It was more on the chase. where we had
Okay,
normal
so
units.
everything was good up until the chase, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, that's fine. So my points from the chase is that 4, go back to Sinners, please. My opinion on the chase, we should only be having 4 per car. We had
And let's put in spike
10.
strips out on that.
Say again?
Yeah,
and the
no,
rest.
some of them
yeah,
need
yeah,
to
yeah.
be more proactive and putting spike strips out in places and that.
Charlie Kilo 2, Estate 6 at PD.
Received everyone back to the meeting room, please. Not only that, obviously we had all 32 or whatever officers actually at the. What are you stopping for?
Was we chasing a Audi by any chance?
No, mate.
We had all 32 actually there. We don't need all of them. It's good to put as many as we can, but we need to start pushing people off to do other stuff as well. I
Too many
think
people doing the same thing.
yeah.
Received.
There's one up in the meeting room, Tom.
Yes, please, everyone. That's everyone back to the meeting room, please.
Received.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Can we have can we forget the prisoners in the cells? And the
Prisoners up to the prisoners up as well, please.
Yeah, received. Oh, we're gonna
Prisoners
bring
in
them
the
up.
meeting room. Cool. So we're gonna have a good debrief now. Macapaka, how are you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, I'm very good, Carl. I'm very good. PD in Manchester is looking up. We've got we had 32 officers in the meeting room very short while ago, and then we've just had. You can see how many people we've got on at the moment, which is fantastic. Yeah, it's looking up. We've employed a lot of new people, and it's going really well. It's going really well. So yeah, how's things with yourself? You enjoying yourself? No stage in NHS. The thing is, obviously with us, with PD, we said we were going to do some training exercises. So that's why we put our PD under pressure without telling them to see how they cope. And it's good, you know, like we tried to get the commanders to do training exercise on Vangelicos and stuff like that. It's quite clear that there's still more to do.
Yeah, Tom.
All good, thank you. Just take a seat where you can, buddy.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Right, you can uncuff them both. Just wait for the rest. Who's that down on Bay City? Who's the officer down on Bay City by the beach?
Where's Jen?
Cool, Jen, were you at the Vangelico?
Wanna make your way to PD, please, Jen, to brief them.
Bear me 2 seconds, sorry.
Cool, so we'll just get them in the meeting room. Yes, mate. Yeah?
Think about cop one.
On my way back to PD now.
Received.
Not even a thing.
Yes.
Like that.
That's better.
How about just this?
Oh, wow. This is for men only. Wow, imagine that.
Wow.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, well, no comment. Yeah, I've been chilling in UG, got back up to Inspector of Trojan. Nice, wicked. Good old score days, absolutely.
The woman one needs.
I'm good. Been a walk. It has, Maka. It has indeed.
Flicked though. Not in that top.
Oh, we've got the rest of the
we had to
officers
go
just
there.
coming back up. Jen's is on her way back as well.
No, seen it.
Who
Don't
we
want to see it
got?
again.
Why are they not?
Not like the barking one.
Right, while we're waiting, can I remind everyone in this room to think about call sign and put their call signs, please. Sorry, I wasn't on shouting. For anyone that maybe not heard there, can everyone think about call sign and then put your call signs in, please?
Sorry, bear with me, I've fallen through a pothole.
No worries. Have you got your car still?
I can't get out of it, I'm literally falling.
What's your go to radio 2, please?
I'm to give me an ID.
Jen, what's your city ID?
I'm going way too fast downwards to even get it. But one of us is.
Okay, 2 seconds.
I think it's 188. There's me and Hater in the car, so one of us is 188.
Yeah.
Okay, 72 and 188. Oh, we come back through.
There you go.
Oh, geez, headache.
Jump.
Right, cool. So welcome into the two. Can I just remind you to think about your call sign and put your call sign number in, please? So that means your tracker will show who you are. So that was a training exercise for Vangelico. Robbie and Danny were doing it. We're picking up some points from there. The initial stage response, very good, blocking off the roads. See a lot of barriers. Maybe let's think about where we're placing the barriers for tactical reasons. I believe Sean is working on something at the moment which he should have already been completed. It is a how-to guide for Vangelico and where to put barriers and stuff like that. What we're looking for is potentially pushing them down certain avenues for us to gain a better advantage. So what I'm talking by that is you've got certain routes out of Vangelico that are going to be easier to chase than others and shorter. And obviously, if we can sort of set ourselves up in order to do that and make our life easier, then even better. Now, once Sean sets up or gets them pictures across, we'll put that in the whole Discord for everyone to, in the email system for everyone to obviously take note. Overall, to begin with, was really good, and the ending was really good in terms of, obviously, we had guys in there looking at the forensics, stuff like that. The problem I do have, though, we had the whole force there. Obviously, it was good to get everyone there and having a look. I don't believe once we get there and we've got enough units, say for instance we've got enough traffic units there, enough response, enough ARU, we can then start that's when the sergeants and above start coming and going, right, let's have a look at this. Do we need all of these people here, or can we start pushing people away and going to other things? Because obviously there are other things happening. When we've got this amount of officers in, we could potentially have this going on and another thing happening and another thing from there. So we need to spread ourselves out evenly, but making sure the priority is obviously the Vangelico. The only problem I had with that overall was the chase itself. I saw far too many people chasing that car. We had 7 X-ray Tango units on the radio. Hopefully they're all in their different cars. Whether they're paired up or not is another thing. However, when you've got 7 of them on, we remember the rule of 4 police cars per car in a chase, because otherwise it starts getting crowded. And I already heard, for instance, Rosewood on the radio saying PCSOs or PCs, remember the space and stuff like that. When we've got 7 traffic units on, there shouldn't even be any response, any PCSOs, etc. chasing this car. What they should be doing is clearing up the scene from behind, or looking to spike stripper later on, or the other traffic units. When there's 7 on, there's 4 people chasing, you've got the other 3 looking to spike strips and block off certain roads in order to go. You could, traffic units, you could be looking on your map and turn around and saying, right, we're going to try and push them up into Vinewood Hills, so can I have a couple of traffic units or even a couple of response units heading up there with your vehicles and blocking off certain roads, so we push them into one direction, and before you know it, you're into single lane traffic in Vinewood Hills, and we've got officers coming from both directions. Get the block box in nice and quickly, get them come to a stop. But what I did see was about 10 trackers all chasing that one vehicle, and it becoming a little bit hectic. So obviously, can I just remind you about that? Rosewood, you were there at the end for the capture. How did it go?
As far as I was aware, it went very well. The one person that I was with was detained. The officers acted very professionally.
Perfect. Okay, and let's move to the 2 suspects. How did you find your experience?
So for me, ARU, you didn't have your gun out. I could have battered you. I nearly did as I came out. I could have smacked you in the head with my bat. There was no threat to me at all. You walked away from the door quite a few times, gave us the opportunity that if we wanted to, and we nearly did.
In my opinion, it's a bit over the top unfair for the suspect. Yeah, there's a lot of the thing is, it's not necessarily unfair on the suspect, it's more unfair,
we also got
or not unfair, more of a potential carnage for crashing and stuff like that.
Things.
So that's why we want to try and keep it to 4.
We got clean chase, and we got 3 passage to the end of the road. We only had 2.
Would you? Oh, nice. That's cool, Macpacker.
I turned my back several times and walked back to the back of the store. That could have been acted on as well to get those sausages out. We do need to put spike strips out, try and plan this chase a bit more. Even though I didn't give hard chase and try and do much, when I brake checked, I was smashed into. When I switched positions, I was hit, so I started to hit back. Don't put yourselves in danger, because obviously if I was in a bigger car there, I could have just rammed you completely. So we've just got to watch that we're the clean drivers, they're not. So we're not doing anything to antagonize the situation. And thirdly, I was given no taser warning. I was just tasered. I got out and I did start to run away, but there were probably 14 officers around us, and we were given no warnings. We were just tased.
Remember,
to add on to that,
we have got tackle back as well, so we should be tackling and using our tasers if there is a weapon drawn.
To add on to that, I was rammed with a vehicle. Someone knocked me over with their car. Avoid doing that at all costs. Obviously, you're not there to kill the suspect. To ram me with your vehicle, not on. Secondly, the amount of times that myself and Robbie were rammed on that chase. I understand you guys tried to do a boxer one time. I did hear that, and that was fair play. But having 4 to 5 vehicles smashing into us and bashing us around
everyone
like
watching as well,
road,
because obviously you can
should not
see
be
that
ramming
we're
vehicles
trying
like
to
that.
build up the
It's
PD
T-Pax, there's boxing,
in the best way
but
with the
ramming like
training.
that
So
is
if you are a criminal
not
watching,
on.
you can see the effort that we tried to go to make
Other
sure
than
it's
that,
up
it was very
and
good.
really good.
The reason we put that in place is because for 2 weeks I've been asking for a plan for Vangelicos. I have not received one. We need one in place. We need to know what everybody's doing. Were you prepared for me to go straight through those barriers? Maybe. And you dealt with it very well. I know we were a bit short on ARU.
Lethal Gamer, welcome in, and Vixie. Apologies if I haven't said your name, and Grubby. Thank you very much for the follows.
To the other
Hope
units
you're well.
that they're all prepared and ready. He shouldn't be running away from the door, because it gives the opportunity, if they're feeling particularly malicious, to just run, get in their car, and they're gone before you were even ready. Yes, Lenny.
Robert, I believe it was you. I was chasing the officer. Did say twice. I don't know if they were maybe on whisper or something.
Yeah.
But they did say twice that you obviously taser trained officer behind you. I don't know if they were on whisper or something.
Okay, that's fine. I just felt it was if it was twice, then I didn't hear it. But I felt it was quite quick. There wasn't other approaches taken before I wasn't asked to stop or anything like that repeatedly, and I was only running. I didn't have any weapons out or anything like that. I just felt it was a quick switch from let's try and see if this guy will
Big and
stop
welcome in,
running
and Manning,
or
how are we?
talk to
Good
us
stuff. Good to see you.
something like that. Before I was shocked to the ground.
Remember, Robbie is an officer here, so he understands what we go through. But think about the criminals out there that may not have heard that, and they might be in the cells right now, screaming down your neck, etc., for whatever reason.
I don't agree with that though. If what I'm hearing is right, I mean, if they've just robbed a bank, surely we should be, even if they're chasing them, taking them straight out.
We take them out, but what we're saying is obviously we have the tackle feature, so we should use our tackle feature first before if we've got 14 officers surrounding that one chase and their foot chase, going for the tackle first. If we start throwing 50,000 volts through someone straight away, it's obviously we're asking for a warning. That's what he's asking for.
You'll think about it. If it were someone I don't know has done something a little bit daft, then fair enough. But robbing Vangelicos with 2 hostages, I think that warrants them to just use the taser.
To be stopped, correct. But obviously what we're saying is with the taser, we're making sure a taser is protecting themselves from the offensive weapon that they may be holding. If they're not holding an offensive weapon, can we tackle them? If we can, brilliant. If we can't and the chase has gone on for far too long and they're now becoming a danger, then obviously yes, the taser is warranted.
But
Which
I
is
do
what we're
agree.
saying.
Afterwards, I was held at taser point, which was very good. I had my hands up, and then I was cuffed, and obviously then we kind of called it off a bit. Alex, you did very well on the right, staying calm there.
Can't you
mate.
bleed
That was
down the
very
middle of the
good.
road with no phone?
That was
Oh,
quite a
no.
hot situation.
No
You had
way.
quite a few people in your ear, so that was good. I just didn't hear the warnings. That was the only thing. I don't mind if we taser
I thought
people.
they can go
That's
through barriers as
absolutely
well.
fine. Make sure that they're very clear, concise. Taser.
It's been accepted.
I'm gonna
Nice, let's
tase
go.
you. They might stop then.
Probably, I would say Amazon job. I would say
wasn't
Amazon
going
job.
to,
That
so you would
works
have had to
really
tase me
well.
anyway. But that's all I'm saying is make sure that they can hear exactly what's going on. And when I have 5 tasers pointed at me and I didn't hear it from one, that was my only point. Get them down exactly. Make sure they know what's going to happen.
Last
The
point.
only-
Oh, go on.
Oh, sorry, Tom. The only other thing, I don't know who it was that detained me. Make sure you guys are not pulling me in and out of the vehicle to search me. Make sure when you've got me, get me searched, cautioned, put in the vehicle. I understand whoever it was forgot. That's fine. But just make sure we're not doing that with criminals. Try get everything done slowly at a pace that's comfortable for yourself. Don't try rush it. Take your time with things like that. Other than that, besides the obvious ramming with the vehicle and stuff like that, everything else was on point, guys. So well done.
Cool. The only last point for me is obviously everyone stayed on Radio 1. When we've got the chase, this is RPU I'm talking to now. Obviously we had 7 officers on, we've got a chase. You guys should be in Radio 2 or push into the Radio 3 for the chase. And then what that means is you guys are heading out for that. If you need to bring someone else in to do spike strips or whatever like that, then obviously you can jump back over to Radio 1 and request people. But like I've said, there's 32 of us in at that stage. We have plenty of officers to go and do other things. So if we've all got the chase on one radio, then obviously we're congesting up Radio 1 when the other things could be happening as well. So we need to make sure as soon as we get to the bank, we get ourselves onto Radio 2 and we're organising who's going to be lead pursuit, what's going to happen, where do you want your chase heading to, stuff like that. So that's obviously the last thing from myself. Rosewood?
Yeah, just a quick one. I just want to open this up to the room. Who was aware of the tackle feature and who knows how to use it in the room? Can you put your hands up?
I wasn't aware.
Can I just say something?
Oh, hold on a minute. I was just asking a question if you'd like to wait a second. Okay, so those who don't know how to use it, we'll go run through a little bit more training on that side of things as well then.
Yeah, perfect. Obviously, I was under the understanding, apologies, that obviously it was going through it was being trained when you first joined. So just for people that are unaware, think about the muscle to the left of your one, the tilde. It is that key when you are running. You can use that, but it is not to be abused. It is only to be used when you are trying to tackle someone in a close proximity with them. Yeah, Jen? Do you want to just shout if you don't mind so I can hear you a bit easier?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So, someone asked to go on cams, and I radio through saying that I would do it, and I was giving feedback. The only downside to it is 3 other people jumped on it and started shouting across me after I'm trying to explain the suspects and what they were wearing. And I just felt like I was disregarded when I said I'm doing it, and I'm trying to give feedback to everybody who was on the way to Evangelico. So just want to make people aware. If somebody said they're doing it, can you let them do it? Because it just makes people feel like crap when people take over. That's all.
Yeah, of course. And that brings back to the point that I made in the meeting, and obviously the first thing I said here is that obviously there are a lot of people now on our radio system, which is brilliant. Communication has been good. However, obviously times when we've got like this, there's a lot of cooks, and this is where the sergeant and above come in and turn around and say, right, we've got too many people here now, we can start pushing people away, getting on and saying, right, can you go back on duty, state 2, you, state 2, etc. And then people start listening to exactly what's happening. And if that's the case where we turn around and as soon as we get there, everyone goes on to Radio 2 that is at that situation, and whoever's not at the situation remains on state Radio 1. And then once you're at the situation, station, you can start turning people and telling them to go back onto radio 1. That way you keep the communications clearer and everyone knows that whoever's on radio 2 is at that situation. And then obviously as the chase begins, then everyone starts leaving that channel and able to give RPU their ability to continue the traffic units. Happy with that?
You don't want me to make an MDT then?
No MDT for this.
No. Very good, guys. You got us.
Overall,
That's the main thing.
overall, yeah, the 2 suspects are standing here and we've caught them. So give yourselves a good pat on the back and let's go do it for real now, shall we?
Here we go.
Cool. Good stuff, everyone. Let's go catch some actual criminals now that actually know what they're doing.
Guys.
Yes.
Can I have a quick chat with you?
What you got? All your money.
Okay.
Oh,
How we
bloody hell, let me
doing?
go put some uniform on.
Thank you, my man.
Stop buggering around.
No, come with me.
I'll give you 1 sec.
As it's safer environment, such as someone who is multiple people, it's hard to guarantee the officer's safety. Not necessarily, Slicks, because don't forget.
Yeah, sure. Follow
if
me.
they've
'cause I
got
need to get
weapons
out
on
of
them.
this because I'm bloody hot.
No worries.
If they've got weapons on them or whatever like that, we're carrying them back to the station. We want to make sure we take them off them before we get back to the station. Just because in case... How you doing, Damien? Good to see you as well. If, for instance, they escape before they get back to custody, they've still got their evidence on them, don't forget. Yes, mate, how can I help?
I was hoping Robbie would be here. So regarding that chase that just happened, just please correct me because if I've done something wrong, then I need to know. Otherwise, I won't be able to better it. I was the officer that tased Robbie at the time. Obviously, I did say taser. For definite, I've obviously done it on 1 count.
Yeah, that's fine.
What I didn't say was that I was a taser trained officer, but in the heat of the situation, that was pretty much the last thing that was on my mind. So I just went in and just said taser. So I don't know if I need to work on myself better where that's concerned.
All I tend to do when I'm running, I'll turn around and stop where you are, a taser trained officer, as I'm running to try and get them. That's what normally comes out of my mouth whenever I'm doing something. It's more like stop where you're going. I'm just trying to give them some warning before they actually get tasered.
Kilo 18 is not ready.
That's normally comes out of my mouth. So if that's what you want to start doing,
Kilo 18.
then obviously I would recommend it, just because it gives them some warning before. The taser will obviously come as you fired the taser. So in terms of running, say stop where you are, otherwise you will be tasered.
Charlie Kilo 18,
something
you
like that,
ready?
or taser trained officer, stop where you are. You can say them type of things just to give them a preempt that your taser is out and ready to use if they don't comply.
Right. Okay,
Someone
thank you.
tell her to come back to the office.
Lastly, I would like to formally apologize. For a couple of things, but one main thing is Sean Ross actually tasked me with the implementation of
gave me 11 months.
11 months.
Let's go.
On how we're going to proceed forward.
Thank you, my man.
as to where positioning is going to be. The reason he hasn't presented it to yourselves as of yet is because that was something that was tasked with me. I've been out of city for the past couple of days to do with something. But I will get that to yourselves within the next 48 hours max, if that's okay.
What are you doing them?
Yes. Well, I was tasked with them.
Wait
the
on.
reason
Tom, why has he tasked with them when it should be Sean doing them?
So
being an inspector, they all work together.
So the reason I was tasked with it was, Thomas, you might have been aware. Obviously, last week Monday, I was given a promotion as an inspector, and then, but during that
when
time,
we are
as I
arresting
was
someone, we
promoted
have
as an
seen most of
inspector,
their counterparts.
I was tasked with doing it, but then obviously, what happened. So.
You can, but don't forget.
I was going to carry. Well, I didn't know
whatever
whether I needed
happens.
to carry on with it or not. I didn't hear
Something takes over, and you need to do something. If you've guaranteed that you've searched them, then they can be researched at the scene. But if your situation,
you need to really take that up with Sean, mate.
No, I know.
You don't need to apologise to Tom. Just take it up with Sean and ask him, mate. It's not.
Yeah,
it's one
at
of
the
them,
end of the day, we've asked the commanders to give us the training. We've not had that yet after 2 weeks of asking. So at the end of the day, we're going on them. It's down to them to get the training to us. If they pass that on to you to deal with, it's them that's getting it in the neck, and then obviously they'll end up speaking to you, etc., whatever needs to happen. But I'm only interested in dealing with the commanders in terms of the training. We demand certain training. If it's not done, then we'll just put the PD under a bit of pressure to find out what they know and what they don't know. And that's exactly what's happened tonight, to see where we're at, and then we can iron out any issues that way.
Right. So that being said, would you like me to continue with doing these plans, or do I need to just take it up with Sean?
If he's tasked you with it, take it up with Sean. And obviously, he's shown me some plans that he's done. And then obviously, if you've got more plans as well, fantastic. But all I'm saying is, we've given them 2 weeks for these training, and we've still not received it yet. So that's why we're putting the PD under a bit of pressure with the training scenarios. So take it up with Sean. And he said Thursday's your next training session. So hopefully it's all done within that.
Yeah, I believe so. Well,
cool.
Okay, and then the other thing I want to apologize for is I have had some thought about what actually happened last week, and if I didn't conduct myself in the correct manner, that's not like me. And again, apologies for that. The last thing I want to be is in the line of sights of silver and gold. Come on.
Listen, what's in the past is in the past. It's been dealt with, and you are what you are now, which is all that matters. And just keep doing you, and go smash it.
Not a problem. Thank you, guys.
All right, good man.
Take it easy, guys.
Take care.
Tom.
Yes.
Is he just in his head, or?
I just had a couple of questions, and the thing is, right, I don't
Hey,
have
John.
the tackle muscle.
Right.
So what would I do if I'm, running
I don't know if it's keybindable.
Right.
So just double. I believe if it is, it would be in the FiveM section.
Yeah, I've looked in there, but I can't find it. So.
Okay, what I'll do then, if you've sent me an email, just remind me on that, and I'll try and find our powers that be to see if they can help.
Okay, nice. Alright, cheers.
All right, no worries, buddy.
That was everything. Yeah.
Cool. Jen, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I've called her back.
All right. Okay.
Let's come over here. Obviously, I've been in a while now. Monitoring like different situations. Your feelings
I
being
don't know,
in the
but
PD,
I can put some in if you'd like me to, Joe. I can put some in.
I
am getting a
get that you're getting really frustrated.
I am gonna get a video either tonight or tomorrow made
some
of
stuff that you
for
might
beginners.
think frustrating, but other stuff I.
Just turn the radio off because I can't hear.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, perfect, Zach. Perfect. I'll have a look.
Now that all I can see is you're getting pissed off a lot constantly. It's not like it's not like once or twice. It's like.
How's that? How have you got all this then?
No.
Have you
Are
been
you okay
copy and
being in
pasting it, or?
Because
Because at the moment, no one can see this channel.
I agree with some stuff. I think is it just one of these digs sort of thing. I just think we need to. All I'm more bothered about is you rather than anything else at the minute. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah, no,
it's not. You're the only person at the minute that I'm monitoring that's just not enjoying it. If that makes sense.
No, I am enjoying it. It's just sometimes it's just that I feel like I get overlooked. That's all.
You've got what you've got to put into account.
Cool, yeah, I'll make sure I do that, Joe, for you.
A lot of people have got a lot of things going on
No
as
worries,
well. So
Dougie, all good, buddy.
I was in like the whole like situation.
No. So if you let me finish, I mean, as in like they might not be doing it
cool,
on
nice.
purpose, sort of thing. I mean, I've done it before. Someone will ask for me, and I disregard it or whatever. It's not. I'm just being ignorant. It's just,
wicked, Zach.
I'm
That'd be
dealing
cool.
with
I'll
something
make
else,
sure
or,
we change
you know,
that.
Someone might not urge you,
permissions.
stuff like that. But it seems like you're constantly not enjoying it.
Hey, Joe boy, welcome in, my man. Thank you for the subscription, tier 1. Let's go.
thing. All I'm more
Wow,
bothered
sub's
about
going
is
off
the
tonight,
fact
guys.
you
Thank
look at
you.
my point of view, and
Very
I'm watching
kind.
someone, and they constantly sound like they're just not enjoying it. I've got to then bring it up to, say, can we start enjoying it, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
no,
You're
it's
here
Kenzie.
to enjoy your
All
time
good, mate.
here,
All good.
not be annoyed or pissed off. Do you know what I mean? It then comes concerning.
Yeah.
It's all good, Dougie. It's all good, buddy.
There's a couple of
It's all
others
good. You've got to
saying,
make
but
sure family life's
I just want
most
to know that
important.
you're enjoying it rather than you're not enjoying it. Because
Yeah,
is it for
Yeah,
you
Spooner,
still? Is it
Spooner's
not?
around.
He's
He's
that's
having
what
a
I've got
look.
to try and work out. Yeah.
It's good.
That's all
Getting
I'm
a few
getting
people
at.
coming across now.
For me, it's
Beanie,
not
welcome
me.
in. How are we? Thank you very much for the
When
follow.
things happen, I'd rather like a sergeant or inspector go, "Hey, can you improve on this?" And I just feel like nobody's said anything. Like it's just that's just my opinion, to be honest.
I mean, obviously you're entitled to your opinion, but can I just try and see you more enjoying it rather than you getting pissed off with it?
Yeah.
It's like I say, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all here to enjoy our time in MRP, not be pissed off on that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I know it sounds a bit petty, but being pissed like then being a little bit annoyed again, and then it might piss the next person off, and then they're thinking, what am I doing wrong? And did you get what I mean? And then we're just gonna never get to this happy medium point of everyone being.
Yeah.
But are you all right being in PD and that you're not? It's not just constantly pissing you off.
No. I was in a good mood yesterday all day.
That's good. That's what we want to see.
You got to just look at it from my point of view. Every time I'm seeing you don't seem happy.
In what aspect, though?
Can you word it better, Tom? Because I'm shit with words, but you know what I mean.
Obviously. Okay, coming on with 45 bits. Thank you, my man.
Then we've a bit like then we've done a scenario, we've done a thing, and it's sort of like put back onto you saying that you're pissed off that someone's either ignored you but they're all doing their own things. Is what I'm getting at. It's all new to some folk as well. They might not necessarily be doing it to you on purpose, ignoring you. You get what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, that's just because over the radio it happens so much. Like I'll say I'll do something, and I'm giving the feedback over the radio, and then someone else 2 seconds later gives exactly the same back, and it's just like, why do I do it then?
I think
I was near the airport. For use today as an example, I was near the airport. I knew I wasn't going to make it back to Evangelico's on time, so I said that I'll do the cams because I'm too far away. Not going to make it. It's not worth me putting my input in there because there's going to be enough people there anyway. So then that's when I decided to do it. But then 2 seconds after I finished talking about the description,
you should be able to can you add me back fast? I'll type in your.
That's a waste of radio space. Because then
you should be able to. My DMs are open anyway. You should be able to
you know what I mean?
just DM me. I think what from my point of view, what I can see, Jen, and obviously my main objective is the welfare of everyone. Obviously, I think probably take quite a lot to heart, more than
what you should be doing.
more than I obviously this type of job is very fast paced, it's very demanding, and there's a lot that happens and a lot that's said to each other. Now obviously I'm trying to change the fact that it's a very male orientated place. I'm trying to bring more people on board like yourself and all the other females we have in the city, because I want that ability to have lots of really good female officers and make them feel welcome and included as well. Now what it seems like is that because people say certain things or they do certain things, as most people will tend to just take please don't take this in any wrong way at all. This is me trying to say as best as I can. Take it just on the chin and either shrug it off or turn around and ask again, or come across right, I've said I'm doing this, and almost not fight back, but just have that little bit of assertiveness to say, I'm doing the comms, I'm doing these cams because I've said I'm doing the cams, so leave it for me, for instance, that type of thing. If someone then comes over, what it seems obviously you've done there is someone's then tried to take over and you sort of sat back And rather than push it and say, I've said I'm doing the cams, leave it to me, just so it doesn't
when I
cause.
did push forward, I got told off that I was bullying PCSOs for it, so that's why I didn't say anything back today, because I got told I'm bullying.
I mean, no.
It's
Everyone's just taking it differently, like not.
Of course, look, we had 32 officers in this meeting. There's 32 different opinions. There's 32 different personalities. There's always going to be some element of clash or some element of people not taking it certain ways. All I would like to recommend for yourself is just try not to take everything to heart. If there is a situation you're not happy with, and you believe it is a correct decision, you either go to a sergeant and explain it and obviously deal with it, or just come back with something witty yourself. I'm not obviously, if what's the best way of saying it, using that camera for instance, you're the person on the cameras, turn around and say, look, I'm doing the cameras, please keep comms clear just while I do the cameras, stuff like that. Just giving them a bit of assertiveness, letting them know, because what might have happened is you might have said you're on doing the cameras, but the person that then come in and did it after may have not even heard you, or may not have been on the radio themselves. So obviously it may come from your point of view that they are just overseeing what you're doing or just cancelling you out, but in actual fact they may not have heard. Or like, I have a tendency sometimes, if I don't hear something, I'll then check again.
You're cutting out for me there, sorry.
Sorry, I sometimes have a tendency myself. I may ring up the ambulance service if I see someone and someone's already done it, and all they turn around and say is, don't worry, it's already been done. Okay, fine, brilliant. That type of thing, rather than anything else. Just tell them, I'm doing the comms, I'm doing the cameras at this point, leave this to me. And if someone tries to take over, then you obviously let them know you're doing it. Unless obviously it's a sergeant, etc.
A vibe becomes then, and people might just think, oh, she's just going to be pissed off anyway, or something like that. Just all I'm wanting you to do is just start enjoying it, rather than it feel like you're not enjoying it, because then that, like I said, that vibe can be brushed. Oh well, she's not enjoying it anyway. Do you get what I mean? And then it has a knock-on effect, and then it's just not good for you. It's not good for you, and it's not good for like some others if they're going to feel that way. This isn't me having a go. This is just me trying to get you to start enjoying it.
Yes, obviously I do all sorts of type of
I just feel like from what
on the road stuff as well as in here. When you see me talking in here, this is part of GC1 rules. I have to obviously keep the PD in shape, but it's good for people to see this side of things, because they obviously don't see behind the scenes of what we're doing.
Let's just start enjoying it.
So yeah, you get to see all type of things.
Let's start off by saying, what is that hat?
Right, I'm out of here.
Seriously, mate, what is that at?
Listen, do not come at me with grey hair, alright? I know you're old and crippled, but...
I'm not being rude.
Listen, you! Get out of here!
Bye!
Bye! Right, let's go. Let's get on the road. I'm sick of seeing this place. Cool, yeah, like I say, Ridders, we have to do it sometimes. Okay, you're coming in. Are you donut lords? What do you mean by donut lord? Oh really? Oh, I haven't changed my DMs. All right, I'll respond to you in my general chat. Then I'll get in the car and we'll go and respond. Get ourselves back on radio. Hello. There we go. I'll unlock it for you. Right, let's get out the M3. Come on, Yorkshire, where are you? Received.
For Charlie 3 direct to GC1, are you available for a chat?
Yeah, jump on radio 2.
You need to go to Robbie first. Robbie needs you downstairs.
Received, okay.
We're driving.
You can drive if you want.
I'm going to be going to 11 guys and getting rid of a headache. Look
There
after
you go.
yourselves.
Go drive.
Have a good evening.
Take care.
I know,
Stay
but
cool.
Take care.
Good night, guys.
Right, let's get out of here before someone else calls me in. Where are you going?
What's he doing down there?
What are you doing? What?
Pasta.
Hey? Hello?
You're trespassing, sir.
What the fuck are you doing in my police station?
Are you trespassing?
What are you doing in my police station?
Turn around, mate. If you're trespassing, you're gonna have to be arrested.
Hey mate, 1 minute, wait. Let me show you something, yeah.
Whoa, hold.
Call 20 yeah, I'm the government.
Okay, here you are, you're in our police station.
I don't believe that for 1 minute we're in that, sir.
Sorry mate, I come and sorted out something for this guy over here. We had a guy in there, so I was being a little,
This is Snoopy, this is the server owner, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know.
Oh, we get you.
So does that
Yeah.
mean we have to search you under section 54 of the pay set because you're inside our police station?
Before I head
Well,
out.
you can search me, but all you're going to find on me is a toolkit and a radio and a phone and a laugh and a mask and that's it.
I understand a little bit more excited being in the presence of 2 great PD officers.
Well, to be honest,
Guys, can we remember to please be putting vehicles away at the
Pardon?
back entrance? We got 4 cars just chilling here,
You
guys.
wanna settle this out back, sir?
to be honest, mate, you don't look like you'll be settling anything with this heat. You look like you'll drop dead. Calm down,
What's
officer.
with the
I'll
mask?
speak to the
What's
big guy.
with
You'll
the
speak to
mask
that
and
guy
the
with
hair
his
coming
shit hat
through?
on.
I mean, look at this
don't
guy.
know,
He's
to be
wearing a
honest,
mask
I
and you
don't-
can still see his hair. What's going on
I
there?
don't know it getting up.
What, your
I'm not
hair or
been
your
around for-
mask?
Oh, there we go. Fucking hell, I've not been around
Nah,
for a
put
bit,
it back
have I?
on.
So
Jesus
I'm getting-
Christ.
Wow, alright, Tommy.
Fucking hell, put it back on. How can we help?
Hey, can you, mate, what the fuck? He's talking, stop asleep.
Oh, what, you asleep, pal?
Hey, have you got plenty of drinks on you? You look like you might have a stroke or something. Sit down for a minute, take your time. Have you been looking after him today?
Yeah, he's been good.
Yeah, I think you want to borrow him out. Look at him, he looks like he's about to tumble.
Nah, he's alright.
Okay,
He's
good job you said
the
that,
sight
to be
of seeing 32 police officers in is probably just giving a bit of a heat wave.
I bet, yeah, during meeting, I bet there's only you.
We need a bigger room. Have you got a bigger room
yeah,
for
but what I'm
us?
saying is the meeting over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I bet there's only you and Grandad left now.
No, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 on radio. 13, 14 on radio.
Exactly. Mate, do they only come in for like a promotion and a pay rise? Fucking lazy twats.
No, they don't get a promotion now.
I don't blame you.
They've got to earn it.
Anyway, I'm literally just on for catch up with all my stuff I need to sort out if you get me. So I've noticed
Yeah.
you've done all your stuff, Chief Tom.
Yes,
and,
I have.
Grandad's just been lazy as usual, so I'm just going to sort all my stuff now.
Yeah.
What do you
And
mean?
then I'm going to jump back in.
Tom, just look
Okay.
away a sec.
Oh, have you ate me now? Yeah, right. Alright, watch this now.
Right.
Hey, do that again, your leg will fall off your cunt.
Whoa, now you've said it. Good luck with getting at them. Right, let's go. I'll give you the keys.
Everyone's chasing him round. Look, go back. Everyone's chasing him. Look.
Oh dear. Where's he gone?
He's up there. They're all chasing him.
Sentence him. He's just Ramp Angelico. Sentence him.
Yeah, you're right. I overdo it, you dickhead.
Send him down for trespassing.
Send him down for
Trespassing.
trespassing.
My name is Mr. Vangelico. I ain't robbed shit.
He's been
Trespassing.
trespassing.
Come on, guys. I've got stuff to do here. I'm only on for a short time.
There we go, mate.
Wow, you're
nice
giving in.
one.
You're giving in.
Wow.
Hey, you know
That's
what, though?
corruption in police. That's we need to sort that.
Hey, do me a favour. Grandad, max sentence, please.
What?
I want Grandad max sentence now, and that's an order. Who's doing it?
Shit, he said order.
All of you, sort it now.
Come on, sort it.
There you go. There you go. Enjoy your day, Grandad. Hey,
Wow, are you just gonna
Grandad,
put him out the car like that? No door
Can
open.
someone-
Wow.
Can
Do me a favour.
someone grab a PCSO?
Enjoy
We'll get a
there.
PCSO to do
Enjoy.
it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, blame it on the PCSO. Right, in a bit.
Right.
She'll
She back
go
in
in
the
for a
car.
demotion.
Can I have a chat with you two, please?
Do we have to?
Feedback.
Jump in the car
have
then.
to pass it
You'll have
on.
I'm
to jump
driving
in,
around.
rough out.
That's fine.
I'm off out. I'm not staying in there.
Okay, well, just bear with me. I'm apparently very slow.
Okay, now what are you doing? Checking out the tyres while you're going round,
Yeah,
yeah?
I'm just making sure your tail light's working.
Right. Hello, gentlemen. How are we?
Right, Tommy, you're
Yeah,
driving.
good chat. Well, I said hello, gentlemen. There's a couple of you here.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, good. Well, good. Should we go catching criminals?
Let's go.
Always catching them.
Good stuff. See you out there. Right, what's going on?
I
From,
know.
apart from coming out of an office naked with Mercy.
Listen, I was not. I was in the clothes. No.
What? Sorry?
No.
There's
I
a new
was
level
not.
of promotion sucking. What is going on?
No, I was wearing the same clothes I did when I robbed the shop. But it's basically, I mean, I might as well have been naked because that shirt did nothing. Oh, I'm gonna come off radio because that's loud as hell. Basically, I had Rosewood and Novak in the office.
Yep, we know.
Basically, yeah, Yorkshire. Essentially, both making
Right,
complaints.
can't we? Yep.
They're all just pointing fingers at each other.
Complaints about each other or what?
Yeah, pretty much. So,
Maka coming in with a follow. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
The two commanders have given Novak the responsibility of basically commanding the
Go through the
chasers
light.
and drawing
Yeah, it
up
was
the
green.
plans and he feels that's not his job. It is the commander's job to be leading stuff like that, not his. Then there was Adam complaining about the fact that Black got a promotion. He told me that apparently they actually told him off a couple days ago for doing something he should have been doing. And I said to him, well, that's funny because we had Sean in the meeting and Sean said that everyone's been perfect, which is why we picked him for a promotion. So Adam's complaining that Sean's never there and it's just lack of communication.
Green.
He confronted Sean about it and Sean basically told him he's talking bullshit. Mercy says he's got the body cam of
lovely. Green
all the
again.
training where Sean is constantly there. He was in his head for an hour in training, just moving to stay in city but not actually doing anything.
We need to sort this out now.
Yeah,
Sort this out.
Adam is now complaining that obviously he feels like he should have had a say in that promotion. And I said to him, well, your commander was in that meeting and said that everyone was fine, and he actually put Black forward. And that's when the information came to light about him actually doing things he shouldn't be doing.
Well,
so
the thing
command
is,
team there.
For us, I've always said from day one that obviously commanders are the ones that do the decisions on the promotions. Obviously, the commanders put forward that person. If the commander and the assistant commander are not talking to each other, then that needs to be sorted.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can deal with that one.
100%, yeah.
But ultimately, we as a silver command and above went through and made the decision to promote 2 people today because we had lack of sergeants and above in. So that was our decision and we overruled the commanders. So we're calling hierarchy on that situation. So ultimately, they need to get on with that. If they should be more than happy because they've got another sergeant on their books and another commander. Yeah, he may have done wrong the other day. However, you know,
But you learn.
You learn from it and they slap them on the wrist and they go again. So if I could ask you to deal with that, I want the commander and the assistant commander to have their heads slapped together and work together rather than against, if they aren't, and make them get on with it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But we need to, this all in your head bollocks needs to stop.
Yes. That's why I
like
came
I said,
to you about that.
I spoke to him in emails, and I obviously spoke to him with all of you lot present. So ultimately, we've just got to see for the next week or so how it improves. If it doesn't improve, then we obviously have a decision to make. But ultimately,
Adam's complaint was that Sean was supposed to be leading all of the training, and he was going to assist because obviously Adam was kind of just shut up from PC to assistant head without any in between. So, in his words, he was happy to do it, but he was also thrown in the deep end. He was still learning himself. And where Sean was supposed to be that teacher for him too, Sean was like, right, mate, you're leading it. I've got stuff to do. And as they referred to it, he was there in body but not in mind. He was at the training
Are they both in
session.
city now?
Adam had a power cut. He did message me. I don't know about Sean. Let me check radio quick. Yes, he is.
And what about Adam?
Power cut, so he's not.
Right.
is he due back in or not?
Right,
He hasn't said anything.
I want to speak to Sean.
What I'll do then, I'll head to the police station, drop you off, and then you can deal with that. I'm gonna get out in the city for a little while. I've spent the last 2 days solid in that place.
It's not gonna be it's not gonna be a long thing, mate.
I'm sure.
That's why I would rather have brought that one to you guys, because it's something a little bit more than just like get out your head, and he just doesn't.
I've already mentioned to him in that meeting to get ahead, and he's obviously said to us, that I know and I'll sort it. So
if it fails at top, mate, that's when it fails underneath, mate.
Correct, but what I'm saying is I've given him that warning now in the city that he must obviously improve. So we now have to give him that time to see that improvement.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say to him is he needs to take control, because there's no control, and he needs to do it quick.
Okay.
Because it's not fair on this Adam if he's not doing his job. Do you know what I mean?
There you go. Give me a shout when you're back.
Let me radio for him to come down if you want, or you got
Unless we'll go to where he is. Hold on.
See, the concern that concern I have.
Can I have her on radio too, please?
Yes. Obviously, Yorkshire, you know that instance that happened that myself and
Where's
Robbie
your current
discussed
location,
earlier.
mate?
Speeding around, what about you?
We're just currently outside PD. Can we just meet up for a couple of minutes? Yes.
It's almost like that
Cool, we'll see you at PD.
situation has caused Adam to outburst because he's not feeling a sense of support, which is the concern that I'm having.
Alright, come with me then.
Hey.
Yeah, 100%.
My car's got a little bit of a speed boost.
John, come with me.
Yep.
Cool. We might as well wait for 2 minutes because is that you, Watts?
Yeah.
How we doing?
I thought you called me. Sorry.
No, sorry, I said Sean.
Oh, I thought you said John.
No, it was Sean.
Jumping off duty and I'm going to talk to Aaron's.
Oh wow! Why wasn't I smashing these things? Okay.
I'm going to talk to Aaron's. I don't think he's in a good place at the minute. So I'm going to have a chat with him and stuff and see where his head is.
Yeah, no problem.
I think he's just tried to hand in his.
Right. Okay. Yeah, have a chat with him.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. Sounds good. Black, what are you up to?
Hello, Tom.
How are we doing?
Yes, very proud.
Good.
Very happy and proud.
Good. Are you out on patrol?
Yeah, I'm with Sean at the moment. Yeah, just waiting for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the guys to speak to Sean.
Ah, no worries, no worries. So I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that was a practice kind of drill with Evangelico.
Yeah, well, like I say, we will put pressure on the PD when we're asking for things to happen and they're not happening. So we want to see what we're like. So work with the guys, get the training up, and get a plan in place.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was good. When they got the masters, I was like, oh my god, no way.
But you know, when I'm talking to you about the situation where you're now sergeant, so you can take lead on certain things.
Yeah.
At that scene, no one turned around and said, right, shit, we've got so many people here, we don't need everyone.
Yeah.
That is one of your jobs that you can do. Look at that scene, evaluate the risk that you have. If it's one vehicle and there's 3 or 4 people on there, do you really need 25 to 30 police officers there?
Of course not. Yeah, it's because of Rosewood. I thought he was taking lead in it. That's all. I just didn't
No. Of course, you know, you have higher ups on that scene, so you don't want to be the one that's actively looking to, you know, overstep them. But ultimately, you still have that power to be able to recommend doing certain things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely new to me, so I'll definitely be.
Of course. The responsibility is always going to be improved now. It's going to, you're going to one, enjoy it, but 2, work out what you can and can't say.
Absolutely.
Ultimately, yeah, it's just helping the commanders out and you know, giving your point of view across.
Absolutely. Cheers, guys.
No worries.
I'm gonna stay with RU. I'm gonna see if any of them need off-road training or DSU training, stuff like that. Get that sorted so that's off their shoulders. If you need me, I'll be on radio.
Yeah, sounds good. Take care.
Can I speak to someone high?
Danny.
Good.
Sorry,
Speak
mate.
to someone high, please.
She's over there running in now with the silver hair, mate.
Silver hair.
Yeah, if you just ask for Danny, she's the highest on.
Perfect.
Yeah, well done. I'm not staying in there any longer. I'm getting out on duty. Cloudy, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, there you go. There's the lights, and we have the ability to vehicle extras it. Turn the blue ones off.
We're going to here.
No, sorry, I'm just checking something that they're all working. And there's the red ones. So as you know, with if you aren't familiar with the police side of things, there's traffic units. These are traffic cars, so they have the ability to turn the red lights off and the blue lights only. When you're in normal duties, it's blue lights only. When they're at a a traffic incident, maybe on the motorway, stuff like that, they will turn the blue lights off and the red lights only. Or if they're sitting at a junction, for instance, or sitting on the side of the road. Oh no, this was an earlier situation. Then they'll just put the red lights on only, because what happens is, in the distance, oncoming traffic, you know, on the motorway, etc., when there's an accident on the other side of the road, you'll see that there's such a build up of traffic on the other side because they're all nosy watching. If a police car just puts on their red lights only, people are less likely to be as nosy because they won't see it as quickly. So all they'll see is red lights. Red lights could mean a traffic officer, i.e. the normal traffic people. May also mean... He's trying to turn right, that's why. It may also mean it could be a RAC person, anything like that. So that's why they put the red lights on only. But if you see blue lights, people are like, oh my god, blue lights, slow down, let's have a look what's going on. So people get nosy that way. That's why you have the two, red and blue. How are you doing, Civic? Good to see you again. Is he really going to do that? I'll get on radio. We've just had a vehicle... Oh, sorry.
We could potentially get a stop on the vehicle with a burst tyre.
They are going to try and decap into that vehicle, and they've just rammed police vehicles. Ramming police
right, they're
vehicles.
Ramming. Stop.
These are failing to stop, and we've got another fail to stop as well. Do you need any additionals on yours?
Yes, please, mate. We have both
Location?
vehicles here. We are at San Andreas Boulevard.
One vehicle's flipped. Welfare check on Denny.
I'm good. He had a head pop in my eyes.
Are you coming up Las Lunas Boulevard now?
So they are now...
What vehicle are you trying to chase, please?
So we are chasing a black Audi with red stripes. We are on Las Lagunas Boulevard, nearest postcode 741.
Hold on 2 seconds, let's just
towards
see
RAC and a reset back onto that road.
It has one tire
right outside the Arcadius building, very slow moving, believe one occupant at the time being. He is now heading southbound and taking a left down the right hand side of the San Andreas Avenue, just behind 3 units going in towards Legion Square.
Someone just jumped out of that car there. Someone's running up.
The black vehicle has had a big RTC now, big RTC.
Do you still need additionals? Because we're currently in a pursuit as well.
No, you carry on, mate. We'll keep on this one.
Received. Can we get any additional traffic units to a pursuit? Radio check. I'm gonna jump back over to Radio 1 while we're waiting then, because obviously they're dealing with something.
Ramming.
Yeah, box. Received his vehicle that's coming up, picking up now.
What is all these 4x4s coming out of today? What is with all these 4x4s?
Guys under 70 miles an hour
Going
if
on here?
possible. The vehicle should not be continuing this long on a burst tyre.
Yeah, he's right.
We need to be careful here in case we get blocked.
He's back to left.
We could try to get a hard stop on him, guys.
Received, we're trying to catch up now.
Get any more units on this vehicle on Los Santos Freeway or no?
Reset.
Tango 9 to 0 for 10.
Whoa. Well, what are you doing? If we can get an additional, or a couple additional to us as well, we've got, seems to be people chasing Romeo 2. We're going to be state 5.
State 5.
Yeah, state 5 on that.
Calling me X-ray Tango 9.
Yes, mate.
Sorry about that.
State 5.
Occupant on C is trying to make off after beating up the PCSO. It's a black BMW. He's heading down past JD. outside of PD now. Speeds in excess of
Stand by, stay
85.
zero. Stand by,
Back
stay
at
zero. We've got a suspect now has been killed with that.
Legion. This is the
He's made
officer
of-
from the state zero. He's now heading up. He's taking a left into the garage just before
Wow, what's going on here? It's going crazy at the moment. It's crazy.
Taking a left back out of the garage. Southwest Power Street. Taking a right,
Go back. I'll try and find out.
Taking a right again. Right back into the garage.
That's the location.
Oh, so this is, sorry.
He's doing a reset.
Taking a right out of the garage. Continuing straight, then taking another right. Going underneath NHS now.
Back under NHS.
Then taking a right towards JD. I've lost eyes at JD.
Chasing here, what's going on?
We're chasing that car that's come from the State Zero. They're at PD now.
Heading back up into Legion now. Taking a left at Legion. Heading straight down towards Legion Petrol, where he's taking a right down towards Ammunition. Further right back in towards Legion. Left into the alleyways.
There we are.
Taking a right through the alleyway and back out. Right onto Legion.
That's them.
There he is.
Stick to 4 traffic units only, please. 4 traffic units.
Breaking off, we've got a lot of units on this.
Eyes on the vehicle.
Yeah, they have, yeah. They just smashed into us.
The State Zero person,
Go to left after this, follow this.
It's a lot of eyes at this moment.
Black
right here, just go right here.
Red neons, attempted murder on officer. Received. Driver, attempted murder, watch upper.
Oh my holy, what was that? Go forward. I think it was up here on the left. Yeah, we just heard an explosion as well.
Maybe the construction site.
Just be aware when I was chasing the suspect, he did shout at the window, back off or I'll stab you.
We'll go left and we went right.
Oh, that was pretty mental for a second.
There's potentially ammo, but at least a knife.
What's the location?
Lost on the vehicle.
A vehicle description, please.
Black and coloured M3, pink, underglow.
Anyone get a plate?
2 microphones negative.
Negative, there's no plate on the vehicle.
Right, received.
Officer, armed with a banner knife.
Do we know what the occupants look like?
White jumper.
Cole's wage bill is the 4th highest in the league. Wow, really? Wow, that's incredible.
Northbound from Pimbley Hospital.
People loved your TikTok where I showed my license and said, yeah, I know, it was like so many people just saying nationality Scouse, lol, quality. How you doing, Civic? Good to see you. Why is the pink light unavailable? I've turned the lights off, Pinky, for now, only because Lumia's playing up. I don't know what's going on.
NHS at some point when he's free.
What's it called that asked me to message in my Discord? Kenzie. Where's Kenzie? Hello. Kenzie.
Yeah, that's quick, innit?
Yeah, very quick.
Very quick.
Can we have a word, mate?
Yeah.
Why is it not?
Tom, don't shy out of it.
What's that, mate?
2 seconds.
Your driving license, mate.
Oh, I got mine.
I need to see your driving license.
Yeah, I think I've got it on me.
If they move.
Oh no, it must be in my personal locker.
Do you understand why we're pulling you today?
I do not.
Do you want to explain, Tom?
That's some units to
I'll let you explain.
Please. There's a vehicle that is
Fucking, I don't know why.
So we got behind you at Legion.
for his arrest.
You turned lights, sirens off. You went through one red.
Just the white BMW
Then you went through
M3,
another red. Then you turned right,
You've seen
went through another
freedom
red,
from a
and then you pulled
suspicious activity
straight
earlier.
in here.
Oh, you've cut out.
What? I've cut out.
No. Depending on, I can't hear you.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. I wasn't aware I did, but I apologise if I did.
I'm okay, thank you.
Well, I mean,
I will accept a fine for it. Absolutely. I'm
It's
willing
good to hear, because you're getting a fine.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with the fine. If that's the case.
I'd have let you go, like mate, but it was Tommy that says make sure we go hard
Watch
on him.
where this vehicle goes if you...
You're such a wanker, honestly. Right, there's the thing. I'm going to drop it on the floor so you can pick it up.
There we go.
All right, lads.
Can you just all
let
take
me,
note here?
What are we
Huh?
doing here? Sorry, buddy.
Force the law, we're not above the law, yeah?
Yeah.
Do
Well,
it
I've
again.
got you both here. We need to
Take
stop
your-
messing around as much.
Take your fine.
Especially in meetings.
He's got a marker for his arrest.
Sorry, say again?
I'm just talking to these two.
Who is it?
I know we have good banter. We have to stop, calm it down when we're on show.
What they're doing?
Just been generally annoying.
Well, he's £200 short now, so he can go give you go get you some food.
Great, thank you very much, sir.
Tom and Yorkshire,
Yeah.
I went to
Oh,
2 seconds
fuck's
down there.
sake!
Wow.
Shut up! Come on.
Wow.
What's up now?
Aaron's just thinking of leaving.
Yeah, I've what's his on the case?
Right, good. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the. Well, I know it gave a few reasons, but I hope he doesn't. If that makes sense.
I've left what's in charge. If he doesn't, then he can come to me, and I'll have a word with him.
I'm thinking of leaving if you don't.
Yes,
tell that,
fucking take the badge now. Woo! Way, he's leaving. Let's go. Yorkshire is leaving.
Why is this not black anymore?
Because it resets every time. Right, let's go. If you spent money to change it, that's unlucky. Whoa, harsh. We're one, it's kind of like a wind up to him, but two, if I'm pulling, I know obviously you may see me sometimes do it, which again, hold my hand up, should not, because if I am pulling people over for running red lights, speed and stuff like that, and actually giving, you know, I get my good content for TikTok and stuff like that from doing that. If I turn around and let my officers do it, there by the way. If I turn around and let my officers do it, or me do it, I should get a fine, you know? Because the officers will turn around and say, oh, sorry, the suspects may see that, not suspects, civilians that are getting these fines may turn around and say, why am I getting a £90 fine or £200 fine, and you're not? Whoa, back you go, there's a traffic sign there. Are you feeling alright?
What are you doing? Why
You've hit,
can't you go?
Go back. Oh. Hello? Hello?
What are you doing?
Getting rid of this bloody traffic sign in the middle that you've just smashed into.
Can't even see it.
Just a traffic sign in the middle of the road. So that's why, you know, it's just showing people that we're not above the law ourselves. If I want to keep giving out traffic red lights and stuff like that, and I do it because I enjoy it, I enjoy the interactions with people, and although they get, it's only £90 to some people, so you know, I'm giving them good like interactions with the police, and they're not getting arrested or anything like that. They're just getting a slap on the wrist and a fine. Sometimes I let them go, but because it was one of my officers that I know well, I just thought, sodja, you're getting a fine. What are we attending now?
Fish.
Cool. Oh, what's this guy? Whoa, he's just hit someone. Go. Why is he standing there with cars? Right, let's just get on radio, and he's just run off. We're just in pursuit of a motorbike, green motorbike. Current lost visual at Palomino Avenue by the beach. The suspect.
Received, mate. Sorry, mate.
Over 160 now, taking a left.
Currently in an active pursuit, Tommy, if you want to try and join us.
Okay, we'll join on to that worst location.
Right. 617. Taking a left.
Remove your marker, please.
And a left again. And a right.
There you go.
And another right.
598, yeah?
Web.
598, yeah?
Major RTC.
You've had a major
fail
RTC,
into stop.
yes.
The suspect and another officer.
Can I get a welfare check on the officer, please? Is he alright?
Yeah, mate, we're okay.
we're good,
We had a belt
we're good.
on.
Okay.
We're state 5 to you now.
Right, it's postal 596. It's going to be Vinewood Boulevard, southeastbound, heading towards the casino now. It's going to be speeds of 100 miles an hour increasing.
Had a major RTC, but they're still
Passing
driving.
the
Okay.
casino at the moment time. Nearest bus is going to be
Casino,
587.
mate.
It's going to be really high speeds. Traffic's going to be light. It's going to be
I'm on
speeds of
your right, buddy.
140. The speeds are 140 at the moment. Take comms, please.
I will do. Continuing straight, speeds of over 150 at the minute. Traffic is really low. We're taking a right. Followed by another right.
Take up on my left. Take up on my left.
Stay there. 2 sets are coming towards us. Go that way.
Suit.
If we get them at a low speed, I would say keep package authorised.
Yeah, received.
We can follow on with them now.
Currently going at about 150 onto oncoming lane. Taking the off ramp. I've got an RTC take over.
Taking the off ramp. Left.
736 round the slip road. Oncoming traffic.
Oh my god, we have an RTC. We have
Now
to
on the
stop
right side of the freeway. 737. Right slip road off.
Get that blocked.
Continuing on, speeds in excess of 138 mile an hour.
Get the car here.
Go to that. I'll stay with these officers.
So left at 865. Lost eyes.
PD to paramedics.
Go ahead, Chief.
Could we have your assistance on Olympic Freeway, please? We've got a major RTC involving officers. We're currently on the off ramp. Stand by. 741 is the nearest postcode we have.
Tom, did you say Ford one?
741. 741. We are on the off ramp. You'll probably see us on the tracker.
I'll get one down here.
Fantastic, thank you.
I'm on it. Thanks, there we go, Tom. 100.
Perfect, thank you.
Right,
How many people we got in there?
2, I believe.
Is there a chance we just have a second additional? We've got 2 officers that are currently down in a vehicle flipped.
Watch out when you're coming down, yeah.
I'll try to get one down here, Tom. We are quite stretched.
Yeah, no problem, that's fine. As long as we can get one on scene, that would be good.
Yep.
Were they in that chase? Were they on radio telling you where they were? Because we could have had a perfect spike strip then.
Yeah, I tried to get it on, but my
up the left slip road.
my Z menu seems to be a bit slow.
Joining back onto the freeway. Wrong side of traffic.
You're joking.
I was belted. Yeah, me too. Carry on, Alec.
Hello, you're right. They are still in the vehicle. We're trying to get to them at all. I don't know if you need a hand trying to get them out.
Yeah, whatever you can do as well. Are they still alive? Are they?
We've had no response from them at the
No,
moment.
no, we're good, mate. We were both belted, but we still got ejected from the vehicle for some reason.
Right, what I'll try and do is
No clue what happened there.
Last postal of
You
the
want to check that one and I'll check the
vehicle,
other
please.
one?
Do you want me to try and help you get him out, this guy?
Yes, if possible, please again.
Received.
Are you still in pursuit?
Was there only one, I believe?
I was told there was 2 in here. Let me try and see if I can.
Said there might be 2, Tom. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Have we got any free units? Just hit me and Cheryl's good
I'm on my way, mate. I'm on my way, mate.
There only one, or
Yeah, I can only see 1 in here.
so there's one more in there, yeah?
No, I can only see 1, as in that guy there that we've just
Aaron,
taken
what
out.
are you doing?
Does any of you need any treatment whatsoever?
No, we're okay. We've just turned up on
My
scene.
waypoint,
Thank you.
keeps
I'm going to try and
stopping
get
guys
RAC
to get
down
to,
here.
These guys are on the road.
Okay.
Ah, right,
okay? It just looked like you were doing donuts in the road without any lights on.
No, I was just trying
Which,
to get... Yeah, do you want me to call
You need to RAC?
Thank you.
Rem, you receiving?
Yeah, receiving.
Is there any chance we could get a flatbed down to Olympic Freeway 741? We've got an overturned police car that needs flipping and impounding, please. So you wasn't transmitting then? Still can't hear you, buddy.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can now, yes.
Sorry about that. Was it 741, yeah?
Yep, so what it is, we're on the Olympic Freeway, but we're on the slip road coming from La Puerta Freeway. So where 736 is, you'll see that curve heading onto Del Piero Freeway. We're actually on that curve heading down onto Del Piero Freeway, 736.
Hear you if you're talking.
Okay, so we're on the slipway from Del Piero Freeway 736 to 741. Best thing to do is come down the freeway, Del Piero Freeway, and you'll see us just before the ambulance turn off. If you heard that.
Yeah, I will, I'm just on a call at the moment. I will be there in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, receive, thank you. That was me calling you, by the way.
Alright.
Should we try and flip this vehicle while we're waiting?
Can try.
I
don't think we can,
ready? Push. Push. Hey, that didn't work. Oh, it's one way. Nah, just not having it. Right, let's get us back out. We'll get this officer to take over from here with RAC.
Still nothing.
I've got RAC on the way. Do you mind staying with the road and we'll head back out on this chase?
Yes, received, mate.
Oh, man, thank you.
Shopping at 300.
Come on, not shit. Oh, he's trying to flip it, but it's not working. We need to get back out on that chase. The officer's unfortunately deal away, so we're gonna get that officer to deal with it.
Alright, what's happening?
Right, let's head to this next chase. Update on that latest chase. Or are they in radio 2?
Radio 2, mate. Yeah, radio 2.
Update on location?
You're right, put it out high currently. Yeah, outside Angelica, Tom.
Angelico. Go straight over and do it right.
Arrive on the Portola Drive now. Speeds of exceeding 120, hard braking. Still continuing straight bound. Gonna be taking a left on the Caesars Place. Followed with a right hand on Spanish Avenue eastbound. Followed with a left onto Portola Drive.
Cool, I'll keep updated till we get there.
Slowly moving, still on the left hand side.
I'll be live for another hour, Jordan. I'll be live for another hour or so.
Lead unit, please take comms.
Suspect continuing down to 469. Speeds in excess of 120.
Cool, we'll try and get to this as quick as we can.
Foggy. Traffic is low. Pedestrians are low. Continuing on to 454, still got eyes on. It's a left onto 452. TPAC authorization, please.
Where's...
Go ahead. That's a left onto 679.
Who's that? Oh, Lloydie. Is Lloydie?
Coming down past the pier.
Game Face, how are we? Thank you very much for the follow. And as well, hopefully I said thank you for the follow as well.
Reset.
Coming back towards us. Left here.
Avenue still continuing.
676. Continuing on straight, speeds in excess of 100 mile an hour. That's a right onto 699. And a right, again 699.
We go straight in front of us.
Sorry. Top!
That's a right onto 677.
What's on your right side?
And pulled into the motel car park.
Scout block on both ends.
Wait for a block.
Vehicle got stopped. 677.
Decamp.
Decamp him. Go around the other way. Just around here on the right.
Go.
Is that in the vehicle that was leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, we're continuing. It's doing a left, then a right onto Standby Boulevard Del Pereiro, and a slight loss of visual. We're going to do a left. We lost sight of it at this moment in time. Did that just go instantly?
Yeah, please tell me they're not all following us.
Can we spread out and look for that black vehicle, please?
There's a Euro.
Black Euros, can we spread out?
Negative, they could go too quick.
Oh, another rear. Behind us. There's another stolen vehicle. Just see if they're stopping. Yeah, they're stopping. Look, it's giving something to someone.
Oh, I might be fucked. Oh, no, I'm good, okay.
You wanna pull over for us? We're just trying to stop a stolen vehicle.
Wait, what's up?
Do you wanna pull over for us?
Pull over?
Pull over on the side of the road.
Yeah.
We get an additional here, please. How you doing, madam? You right? Do you want to?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. Do you mind stepping out the vehicle so we can have a chat?
Yeah.
Perfect. So my name is Tom Roberts of the Greater Manchester Police Department. Do you know why we stopped you today?
GC1, can you confirm your postal,
I
please?
don't. I am new to the city.
Boulevard Del Pereiro. Okay, so the reason I stopped you, in our vehicle ANPR, the vehicle's flagged up to say it's been reported as stolen.
Oh, someone told me to get in it. They said, here, you can drive this.
Right, okay. Do you know who the person was?
I don't. Like I said, I'm new to city.
Okay, now, obviously, when we did turn up, obviously you've got some windows smashed as well. We did hear you shout quite loudly, potentially over the radio, "I might be fucked" here, as I quote. What are you referring to there?
Oh, I thought that your guys' car, I didn't see the lights at first, so I thought it was, like, mean people.
Right, okay.
Because, yeah, this is only my, like, fourth day in city, and, like, within the first couple days, I had people, just like other random people, stop me that weren't cops, and they pulled me into being a hostage.
Right. Okay. Now, obviously, we then seen you driving this this vehicle. We've then seen you just up there handing something to someone. What were you handing out?
I don't know. I just saw a guy, and I was gonna walk up to him because, like I said, I was new. I thought it was another player, and I went to talk to him, and it told me to flex my e-muscle, so I was trying to see what it was.
Okay, and what did you get? What did you get in exchange?
I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything. What did you give to them?
I don't know. It, like I said, it just said flex your e-muscle. It didn't say to give them anything or anything.
Right, okay. Now, obviously, due to the fact that you are driving a stolen vehicle, what I will be doing today, okay, I will be arresting you at this moment in time on suspicion of taking without owner's consent. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you're not mentioned something which you write on court. And if you do say, it may be given evidence, okay? The necessity is a prompt and effective investigation. The time is 22:51 on the 18th of the 7th, okay? So if you don't mind just turning around, I will just, for my protection, while I get you searched, just place you in some cuffs, okay?
Okay.
Have you got anything on you that may stick, stab, or poke me?
I do have a wrench. I work at customs.
Okay.
So I was told we're allowed to carry those for work purposes.
Well, like I say, you're not posed a threat in any way with an offensive weapon, etc. So I'm more than happy for that to be on your possession. However, obviously, for the purpose of my safety while you are in custody, I will be just seizing that from you, okay? And I can give that back before we obviously depart.
Okay.
What was your name?
My name is Paige.
Paige. What's your second name, please, Paige?
Denver.
Denver, perfect. You seem to have quite a lot of money on you.
When I first got into city, I had, like I said, someone gave me this car, and then they also gave me a bunch of money so that I could get a phone and a car of my own. I just haven't made it down to buying a car of my own yet.
Right, okay. And what did he actually say to you when he gave you the car and the money?
He basically just said, yeah, here, you're new to city, I want to help you out, I'm feeling nice today, here's a car you can drive around, and I'm gonna send you some money.
Right, okay. What we'll do, we'll get you back down to the station, we'll get you obviously into questioning to find out who this person may be, what they look like, and description, etc. Obviously, at this moment in time, because you have been found with what we believe to be holding dirty money, with the understanding what we've got with the type of stuff that you've been doing, we believe that it's some type of money laundering. The person may have got you into doing some sort of money laundering. So at this moment in time, you are going to be further arrested on suspicion of money laundering, okay? Once we get back into the station, then obviously we can confirm more.
Is that him? Seems very interesting.
Yeah, like I said, like I didn't know what was going on. I was just trying to get help because like I'm new and I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, like I said, it's understandable. Some people fall into the wrong hands, etc. So we will get to the bottom of it. But unfortunately, obviously, because you have been involved in this type of stuff, we do need to obviously arrest you on suspicion at this moment in time, okay? And because you have the items on you. If you just want to mind your head as we put you in the car.
Yeah.
Tom?
Yes.
Just check that car, mate.
Yeah. What else are we going to find? Okay. Interesting. Oh. It's good. It's a good find. That's 72 rolls. I think that equates to around about 7,200. So that is a very good find. Anything in the boot? Anything in the boot, mate?
I couldn't see out.
Is there something in there?
Oh, money.
No boot on this? Okay. Obviously not. Let's get this down to the impound. Cool. Let's get ourselves on our shit. Let me just replay that a second. So I'm gonna need to put. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Cool. Right, so let me just put that like that so we can see. Right, let me start this incident report. So while we're waiting, stolen vehicle, 18th 07 22. and the time is 22:35 because that's what the time of the rest.
You know, I've never been in the back of one of these before.
Cool. Right, if you're happy to walk with us. Cool.
Nice motor, isn't it?
Try not to put stuff like that in chat, please. Can be seen as meta. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't have a meta command actually. I need to make that. Yeah, what it is, I will explain with the newbie cyber video that I'm going to be doing. But obviously, yeah, metagaming is quite a big thing of a no-no that they say because it ruins RP. So I'll explain that when. Right, okay, so I'm going to be removing the cuffs from yourself. We are 2 armed officers, so obviously don't please do anything silly. We are going to get your
have
fingerprints.
No intentions.
Good stuff. Should make this nice and easy for you then. So what we're going to do, if you want to place your fingers on this fingerprint scanner for me.
This is the Finger Blaster 5000.
Finger
New
Blaster.
model.
Alright.
Got a new model in recently.
Did that go through properly?
Say again? If you like to just put your finger on the Finger Blaster
all done.
5000.
Yeah, I did.
She's done it, don't worry. Right, next move. If you could stand up against that wall for me, please, and face us. We're now going to be doing your mug shot, okay?
Also, I apologize if I can't follow properly. I'm supposed to wear glasses, but they got knocked off.
That's okay. I'm sure we can find some more glasses for you if needs be. If you'd like to turn to your left. Perfect. And then 180 degrees round for me, please. Just to check, do you need your glasses to operate properly?
I can see for the most part. It's just a little blurry.
Okay, what we'll do then, we'll get you up into... I'm going to ask my officer here to take you up to the DNA room. I'm going to go grab some glasses for you, and then obviously you can put them on. And I'll meet you in the DNA room to take the DNA.
Alright, thank you.
DNA room.
Up here. On the right, Yorkshire, up here. Let me just check who that was. Welcome in, Ben. How are we? Good to see ya. Thank you very much for the follow. Let me just get her some glasses so she can see properly. She sounds like a nice person. I don't think she's been arrested before, so we'll go nice and easy on her. June being her first offence. But we obviously need to just confirm, you know, that if the person, etc. She sounds quite vulnerable, doesn't she, in terms of... Right, let me take my glasses off first. And let's see where they go in my inventory. They've been put... There. Okay, so what we'll do then, we'll go round here. Go to clothing, glasses... Let's just put, tell you what, they'll do. Take them off and we'll give them to her.
Have to wait for the nasty man to get back. Oh, he's here.
Right, let me just give you these. I know they might not be the most flattering, but I'll let you have these ones. Oh, I don't want to give you 30 of them. There you go, you can wear them.
Got him!
I thought that was perfect timing. I thought she was the one that put that on. There you go. That's
these are good enough.
The only thing I could find in the inventory, so apologies.
It's fine.
Josh, how are we? Thank you very much for redeeming that. You almost got that perfect timing. I thought that was honestly her. Perfect. If you'd like to take a seat on the bed or the cool, I'll just get the kit out. So have you had a COVID test before?
I have, yes.
You have, perfect. So what this is, for our DNA, it's a swab to the mouth. It will take a swab of DNA, we'll put that through the system, and that will then class as your DNA.
Okay.
344. So if you'd just like to open wide. DNA, 344. Swab the mouth. Oh, thank you. So we'll go to there, we'll click that, we'll go police actions, MDT, DNA, reference that. We'll go ShareX, copy, URL, straighten that, copy URL, straighten that, copy URL, straighten that. Perfect, fantastic. You're free to get off the bed and we'll head to the investigation room.
Nudicity.
If you think about your H muscle. There we go. Got you with the hydrate, no problem. Nice cold iced water, thank you. Good stuff. Now, if you'd like to take a seat over there, if you think about sit chair at this point with your sit chair, then you should be able to sit on that in the corner. So yeah, get up to the chair, turn around and face us, and then think about sit chair. Fantastic, there we go. Cool, so obviously we've currently arrested you on suspicion of money laundering and of course the driving or taking without owner's consent the stolen vehicle. Now, you've turned around and said that you've been given this vehicle by someone. Can you describe this person to us?
I mean, they had a mask on. I don't really know.
Okay, so let's start with the overall look of them then. Is presumably, is it a male or a female?
I would assume it was a male.
Male, okay. Now, the mask. What mask was it?
It was like a child's face mixed with a pig, kind of, if I were to remember correctly.
Okay. What coat or top was they wearing?
I think it was a hoodie.
How do you contact this person?
So when I got into city, I was just running around trying to figure out, learn the city, explore, and I came across and I said hello, just trying to make friends, told him I was new to city, and...
Have you got a mobile number for him?
No, I didn't get a number.
Okay, where did you pick the car up from?
The car was... Am I allowed to look at the map?
Of course. The car,
Oh, I can't see.
Think about caps.
Yes.
Like I said to...
I'm trying to find the normal place where you fly into the city for the first time.
Would that be Legion?
I believe so.
So Legion is currently situated not too far from us in 751.
Okay, yeah, so it was right around there, more like 745.
745, yeah.
So I was looking at food and I saw the hot dog stand.
What did you say his name was again?
I didn't catch a name. He didn't give it to me.
So this hoodie, what colour was the hoodie?
It was white, light gray.
White. Okay. Was did he have any chains on or anything like that?
Not that I remember.
Okay. And what about the trousers?
They were like sweatpants with like lines down the sides. Like tracksuit pants.
Okay. No problem. And didn't catch any shoes or anything like that?
No, I wasn't really paying attention to the outfit too much. I was just trying to meet new people.
I'm not being funny here, Tom, but if you'd want to get out of this sticky situation, I think we need some more details, don't you?
Oh, that's completely understandable. I got into city
What about the
4 or
accent?
5 days ago.
Do you remember an
The
accent on them?
accent, it was definitely British, if I were to guess.
Okay, so obviously we have many types of accents. I don't know if now obviously you sound like you're obviously not from around these parts. So obviously British is totally understandable. Would there be like a twang at all to the British accent, or is that unsure?
I don't want this to sound offensive, but kind of like how I would imagine British rappers to sound.
Okay. Okay, so
Can you do a good like rap song?
I don't think I've got that. I don't think I've got the minerals for that one.
Got the facilities for that one.
Or the facilities.
It was kind of like the American equivalent to frat boy with a black scent.
Oh, you've lost me now, mate.
Yeah, you've lost me as well. Josh coming in with a gifted sub. Let's go. 10 to the channel. Let's go.
Can I do? I'm not good with accents. No.
Thank you, my man. Appreciate it.
Asking me opposite if you can just go through a few accents. He's kind of good at them. We'll start off with the Scouse one.
Yeah, of course.
Pardon?
That's all I know with the Scouse accent.
Did he ever come out with the word Ming?
Yeah, that's a good start. I think we might have lost it at this point. British accent is you mean absolutely.
Miss?
Paige, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, we're just trying to identify.
Sorry, I tend to have a lot of headaches just because my brain is far from the city.
That's okay, not a problem. Obviously, we're trying to work with you here. Obviously, at this moment in time, we're trying to identify this person because with the evidence we've got, it's pinpointing towards you. But if you have a decent enough alibi to pass the blame, almost so to speak, then obviously we want to help you do that.
Right. I mean, like I said, I've just been trying to explore the city. I just recently got a job at customs. A lot of my time while in the city has been working there. Today, I just happened to not be working, and I wanted to drive around the city and just explore, just so I can get a feel for where things are, and so I don't have to continuously ask people. That was the car that was given to me. I didn't know anything about it being stolen. I just thought it was someone being nice. I'm giving you as many
Jordan,
details
yes,
as I can remember.
I will. Don't worry, we'll be
like
back
I
out
said,
there.
they had a mask on, so I couldn't see their face.
This is part of the RP.
Really
We've just caught someone, so we need to go through the processing stage.
I'm not too familiar with the differences being American. Their outfit, I gave as much as I can remember, just because I obviously wasn't paying that much attention to it, just because, you know, I wasn't looking at them trying to figure out details. I was just trying to make friends.
Did you not find it strange that you were making friends with a masked man?
I mean, it seemed everyone in that area was masked, so I thought it was just a thing.
They all have the same mask on.
Yeah, and then they said that there was a birthday party going on at Del 5 pub. So I thought that they were just dressed up for that.
Yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
So then let's talk about this exchange that you've done with someone that we've seen. Obviously, you've driven past us. We've then turned around and seen you get out your vehicle and pass yourself or pass something over to this person. Now,
right.
How did you know that person was there? Firstly.
They were just standing on the side of the road.
Okay, so they were just standing on the side of the road. What made you go up to them?
I just thought it might have been somebody I could ask for help because I was trying to find the nearest bank so I could deposit my money. Because I know that you're not. I was told that you weren't supposed to carry that much on you.
Why's that?
I got told that if you carry it on you, people will rob you.
That is unfortunately one part. Yep.
I mean, problem we've got is we saw you physically on that guy somewhat. So what were you on, didn't it?
Right. No, that's understandable.
What
Like I said, I saw him standing there, and I was gonna ask him a question to see if it was a local or if it was, you know, somebody else. And when I walked up to him, it just said to flex my e-muscle. I didn't know what it was for, so I did it.
And what did you get in return?
I didn't see anything come back to me in return.
What did it say that you lost or got rid of?
I didn't say that I lost or got rid of anything.
Okay, and have you been doing many of these before, or?
No, that was the first time. Like I said,
on.
I've just been trying to talk to people and meet new people
Currently
and
processing.
ask questions as I need to.
No worries. When
Can I
you're
ask
free,
you a
mate, I want to
question
show
now?
you a site.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
you
perfect.
you claim that you were a masked person, but we clearly heard you on radio screaming, and we pulled you. What did you say?
Appreciate that. It was
Oh,
very
I said
kind
I
of
might
you.
be
Thank you very much for the support.
Who were we speaking to?
I was just speaking out loud.
We could see you with
Holding your radio.
I might have accidentally used my radio, just being new with the different muscles in the city, but
I'm not having this anymore. Were you on the radio too?
that's fine. The only radio channel I have is to customs, so I was.
Want someone to customs?
It's just for work.
So you were telling someone from customs you might be fucked.
I mean, I wasn't
they knew what
purposely
you were
trying
doing.
to. No,
Well,
no one at customs.
if I were doing something a bit dodgy, I wouldn't go to my boss and say, "Oh, I might be fucked here."
Well, exactly.
So, I take it customs know what you do then.
No.
Sure.
I mean, I went to customs when I first arrived in city today. I said that I was going to make a few errands and just explore the city.
You play the nice person,
and then I
at one point you have to then sort of look to go a little bit more stronger,
just in case
because
it gets busy, so I can come back.
Ultimately, we know.
Why did you tell him
from our intelligence that she's driving a stolen vehicle? She's handing out stuff. She's handing out money rolls in exchange for
You see, what I think here is
legitimate money.
You work for customs.
We know that because we've done it. We've got people that do these stuff, so we know what's happening.
Is not what's happening.
And it's our job to prove that that's what she's doing. So you go across nice, see what she knows. She's playing the innocent person, and then you have to start applying a little bit of pressure to see if they slip up. That's the whole point of the way of doing these type of examinations.
Did they give you that car to drive around in?
No.
Evening, how are we, Butler?
Hey, what do you think, Tom? Something doesn't add up here.
It doesn't, no, because the problem we have. Okay, so I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag, so to speak.
Can I clarify something? So my voice box muscle for this and for radio are right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's so what I mean by
So mine.
Yeah, and being new to city, like I just got the radio, so I switched around the muscle. So my original muscle for talking like I am now with my voice box was the muscle that I now use for my radio. So I'm still mixing them up.
Now, I understand all that, and you know, look, we're good people trying to bring good to the city. We're not here to
Right, and that's completely understandable.
cause everything like that. But the problem we have, okay, so we've got yourself in front of us driving a stolen vehicle, holding a large quantity of money. We are not silly people. We have now, just to introduce yourself, my name is Tom Roberts. I am the chief of the police here in Manchester. So I am in charge of all the police. We have people within the police force, but we also have people on the outside of the police force that create intelligence for us, okay? So what happens is we send people out, the police officers, and they do activities for us or find people in the city, literally like what you've just said, and get this intelligence and find out what's happening, okay? The intelligence we have is that you can pick up a stolen vehicle.
Can I stop you? I need food and water.
Yeah, that's fine. I can give that to you, no problem.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just
No, that's fine. I don't want you collapsing on me. If you could just mind out the way for me, Yorkshire, please. Right, here you go. I'll give you a Twix and a Coke can for you. So we're on rations here at the police.
We missed dance now, thanks.
So as I was saying, we're not silly. We've got people in the industry that are in with the know what's happening, okay? We have intelligence to prove that if you are driving a stolen vehicle, we witness people handing stuff to people, and you've got a large quantity of money on you. They would be seen to be money laundering. Now, as you've explained, you've gone to speak to someone, and he's asked you to chat to him. The only way that will happen is if you go speak to someone, potentially with a mask on, ask for a vehicle to get around in order for you to deposit your money to them in exchange for legitimate money. And the only way of doing that is by going to speak to someone and obviously getting that interaction, and then obviously they will then ask you to go somewhere and they will provide you with a car. This is a form of money laundering, and obviously interactions need to happen, and the people that obviously give you the car tell you full well that it is a stolen vehicle, and then you go about your day. Am I making some sense here?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Prior to the city, before arriving, I had some experience with your guys' work, so I do understand like what you guys are trying to do and your train of thought.
So you can sort of see from us, that's a very good cuff, just to let you know.
Yes.
So obviously you can kind of see from ourselves that we've got a lot of evidence to obviously prove certain things, and obviously what you've been talking about sort of adds up with what we've got in intelligence and evidence, haven't we?
Have you been working for customers today?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
Have you been working for customers today?
Briefers, welcome in. How are we?
Today? No, I didn't.
Come from your TikTok. It's good. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mikey. Hope you're well.
Like I said, I showed up when I first flew into city, and then I turned my radio on so that if they got busy and needed more people, because there was only one person working, that I would come back. I didn't clock in, but I tuned into the radio.
Hopefully,
just so they could
we
call me
had
back if they
32
needed
police
an
officers on
extra
today,
body.
so
Right, so going back to why did
lots
you
of
tell
good
me
work.
you were fucked?
I didn't mean to.
Okay, so listen, like I say, I want to help you out here. Your record is clean. First time you've been arrested. So I'm not looking to, go complete hell leather here, but at the same token, we need to bring justice. I believe if I was to turn around and it's unfortunate we haven't got a lawyer here, firstly.
Right.
But obviously, I believe with what we've got here today, we haven't got enough to to find this other person, this other enough evidence. However, with the evidence that we do have and the intelligence that we have, and the the dashcam footage of yourself handing stuff to people and you admitting to that, and the large amount of quantity on you, I strongly believe if this was to go to court that we have enough evidence to prosecute you for money laundering and taking without owner's consent.
So that's completely fair. The only thing I can say is like, so when I met the person, he basically like was showing me around town.
Mm-hmm.
So I told you I met him near Legion Square.
Yep.
He had me hop in his car.
Yep.
He drove me over by the casino and he said, "Here, talk to this guy. He'll help you out."
Right, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, so
Okay, so
and then he got in the vehicle that appeared and told me to hop in, and he showed me around town. He's like, "Here, you can have this vehicle."
right, okay, now we're getting somewhere. So you've spoken to a person. What did where did the money come from that you had on you?
The money, like I said, he also gave me money.
So he gave you that money, and he said, "Here, look, come talk to this person. He'll be able to sort you out."
Correct.
And then a vehicle, he told you to go get in this vehicle, and then obviously you've then obeyed them on instructions and told him to obviously go around the city and speak to these people and hand out some money. Is that correct?
I wasn't aware of handing out any money. I didn't know anything about there being dirty money or anything of that sort.
Okay. I think I know.
I was just told that it was a secondary job to like Amazon or something.
I think at this moment in time we've got what we need at this point. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just suspend the interview for literally 2 minutes. I'm just going to ask you firstly, can I get you any more food or water?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, let me just hand you some more food and water. Okay, so I've just given you a Twix. I don't actually have any more Coke on me.
I actually, I don't know if this is allowed, but I have stuff on me.
Like
Subway stuff.
Yeah, you can have a Subway.
Okay.
What I'm going to be doing, okay, if you just wait in the room, my officer and I are going to step out the room and just talk to each other and confirm what's going on here, and then we'll come back in the room and conclude, okay?
Okay.
Fantastic. Just sit tight for a sec. West Midlands, how are we? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Right. I'm, to be honest with you, kind of on the opinion that she's kind of telling the truth in terms of someone's trying to help her out. From the vibe that I'm getting, she's fairly new around here, and someone's obviously tried to help her out. I believe that she's probably... Hold on 2 secs. Joshy, coming in with 200 bits. Let's go, my man. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I think, yeah, she's telling truth in terms of she's new around here. But I also do believe that that person has explained exactly what she's doing and what she's getting up to. 45 bits. Let's go.
I find it hard to believe that she didn't know that she was on radio.
Yeah. I think if I look back in my body cam, she actually spoke more than once on the radio. When in the car. Let me have a look.
Can we not ask her? Radio. I know she's on radio too.
We can do. We can try and push for that. But ultimately, let me have a look. It is her first offence as well. So let me just have a look at taking without owner's consent, and also money laundering.
So I'll let you know why this marker was placed out for you.
So we've got 28. If she pleads guilty, she's coming down at 20. If we can get more information out of her, I'm prepared to give her 10 due to the fact that we've been in here as well. You happy with that?
Follow me for you a second.
Okay.
I wanna push that radio, mate.
Yeah. Let's hang on 2 6. If you continue talking, I'm just gonna check back on my dash cam to see if she spoke more. Josh, how are we? Thank you very much. My Amazon vehicle is stuck and won't reverse. Have you made sure it's turned on still?
So if you want to sit on
If you do your scroll wheel. Oh, or if Butler's done it. Coming in, let's go. One more for the 10. Let's go. How are we? I'm gonna see if we can. Joshy boy, thank you, my man. Right, let's see if she talks on the radio again. Oh, we're just trying to stop a stolen vehicle.
Wait, what's up?
Do you wanna? They stopping?
Oh, no, I'm good, okay.
Do you want to pull over first?
Yeah, you can get off this.
We're just trying to stop a stolen vehicle.
Wait, what's up?
Do you want to pull over first?
Pull over?
Pull over
Can I
on
ask
the
you an
side of the
honest
road.
question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop a stolen vehicle.
How long you work for customs?
Wait, what's up?
Do you want to pull
How
over
long?
first?
Pull over?
Pull over on the side of the road. Yeah, she
I
does
think I
speak again.
started on Thursday, and then
I
I
can
was
say-
out of city Saturday and Sunday.
Just so I can hear exactly what she says here.
Yeah, it's come back now. I've just
been there quite a while.
Right. We get on vehicle. See what she says.
Wait, what's up?
Do you want to pull over first?
Give me what you got, all your money. Yeah, no worries.
Gosh, I'm trying to hear.
Pull
At the minute, we can't go near.
Pull over on the side of the road.
Give me what you got, all your money.
Go ahead and see,
take
bro.
your,
We'll be back shortly. No worries, brother.
Fingerprint.
See you soon.
Give me what you got, all your money. She's trying to follow me.
I'm trying to hear what he says.
Give me what you got, all your money.
We're just waiting for the last one to come through. We're just trying to stop a stolen vehicle.
Wait, what's up?
Do you want to pull over first?
Pull over?
Pull over on the side of the road.
Yeah.
We get an additional here. So she says I'm getting pulled over. How you doing, madam? You right? Right, yeah. So she says that. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Right. So she speaks again.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So he knew full well what you were doing.
No.
We managed to get out that she was on the radio still, yeah?
Yes.
So the only thing I said over the radio was I said, "Oh, I'm fucked," and I flexed the wrong muscle. So then they responded and they said, "Wait, what?" Like they asked what was going on, and so I went over the radio one more time and I was like, "Oh, I'm getting pulled over right now."
That's what she said, yeah.
And then I turned my radio off so I wouldn't do that again.
That is confirmed.
She was on the radio to a Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
If I can make a phone call, I can have him come down and confirm it. I mean, he was the only one on the customs radio with me.
What relationship do you have with Jack Frost?
We work at customs together, and that's it.
Has he been showing you around the city?
Not really. We've just been working together.
Mads, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're well. Okay.
She says the boss is a what did you say? Purple head or something?
Yeah, Tony Grape.
Tony Grape.
Okay, so
what do we think to getting her to Jack Frost up here?
We'll hold off that for now. I think we're good to proceed with this. Now, what we've got here, okay. Now, I'm actually siding on the side with you of that you've looking around for someone. Someone's told you to go somewhere. and you've obviously complied. You're new around the city. I'm happy with that. You know, you're looking to find your feet. Someone's put you in the right direction. The part that obviously we can't get around is the fact that I strongly believe that the person that has given you that little heads up to head to this person, and the interactions you may have had with said person, would have put you in the full knowledge that what you were doing was illegal, and may well put you in trouble if caught. And secondly, ties in with the nice fact that you turned around on the radio and said, "I'm fucked," and then said you're being pulled over.
Right. So I was not aware that anything was illegal. Talking to the guy, the only thing that he said to me was like, "I'll be in touch soon." And I was like, "Okay, I don't know what that means."
But from intelligence, you've had an email, haven't you, from him telling you to go somewhere to pick a vehicle up?
If I do, I haven't seen it. I haven't looked.
So you've spoken to said person. You've then said he said he'll be in touch. So he's got in touch with you. How did he get in touch with you?
Pull out. So I didn't do anything. The person that was showing me around and told me to talk to him was the one that was like, "Okay, now hop in the vehicle. We have to go somewhere else." And then we talked to a second guy, which is when the car showed up. And
Yep, that's what we have. But that because you're speaking to him, you would obviously have had that made contact with. So how would you have known where to go to speak to that second person?
The guy that I was with said that he knew exactly where to go, so he just showed me.
And that was Jack.
No, it was not Jack.
Right, it was this person with the mask on, yeah?
Correct.
Okay, so moving forward with our intelligence then. So the second person you speak to, when we've spoken to this person before, he's turned around and said, "Here is your stolen vehicle. Go find the next person in the city." Joshy, coming in with another sub, 12.
If he said that, I completely missed it. I tend to be, like I said, I get headaches quite often.
Okay. So I think at this point, we've got enough evidence from what you've said. I believe,
I completely agree. If it was illegal, it was illegal. I had no knowledge of it, and you know, I won't do it again now that I know.
Of course, look, I'm here to work with you. It's your first ever offence. I'm not looking to throw everything at you at the book. However, obviously, we do need to come to an agreement that what's happened is illegal. Whether you've had knowledge of it or not, we need to now find this person that's putting people in wrong positions. You know, for you, for instance, if you're new to the city, we don't want anyone else getting in the wrong and speaking to this person and then getting yourself into trouble.
Right.
Just coming in with another one, and Tom coming in with a raid. Let's go. How are we? Welcome in.
No,
welcome
that makes
in.
complete sense.
So, what we're gonna do then? Let me just, before we do anything, we go. So, I'm prepared to go through the charges with you and say that I'm happy to prosecute you from them charges if I was to go to court. However, I'm willing to reduce the time due to, one, being your first offence, second, believing you in terms of, you know, getting in with some stranger that's telling what to do. And thirdly, obviously, we've been speaking here for quite a while now, so I'm prepared to bring, you know, some of that time down due to your time spent in here with me. Does that sound fair?
Okay. Yeah.
Titan King coming in with a tier 1. Let's go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
Is there a chance
Billingham.
that we can not have me attached to customs so that I don't get suspended or lose my job?
The problem we have is that by being sent to prison for the terms that you've got, you will end up needing to speak to customs regarding your situation.
Okay. So
Now,
as long as I speak to them, it's fine?
Yeah. As long as you speak to them, just say, look, you tell them what you want to tell them, but you know, the record won't be passed over to them. Right, let me just get this wrote up for you then. So we do have 2 charges. How would you like to plead to them 2 charges of money laundering and taking out owner's consent? Titan.
I mean, money laundering, I'll say I'm guilty even though I didn't have knowledge.
Yep.
When it comes to the vehicle, I don't want to plead guilty. I would say, yeah, I would plead not guilty just because I didn't know it was a stolen vehicle.
So what difference is you said you didn't know you were money laundering. So what difference is that from the taking without owner's consent?
Because I feel like taking without owner's consent is like something you have to be knowledgeable about.
But money laundering, you said you're not knowledgeable about you money laundering, or you do know that you're money laundering.
So let's say, for example, I go and I get a job and they do drug test, right? And I go out to a bar with my friends and I get roofied. And then, you know, the next day I have a drug test. Well, obviously that's going to pop hot on a drug test.
That's a good one,
but
Blazing.
is that
I mean, I would
necessarily
say
my fault?
PD
No.
because, you know, I'm PD, etc. Well, I feel like this situation may have been a little bit of a bad example for what you've done in terms of your crime. Obviously, the person you've been interacting
saying,
with.
like, yeah, like I was just the analogy was more so like somebody else gave me the illegal thing without my knowledge of it being illegal. So why should I be faulted for something of that sort? Like money laundering, okay, that's different. That would be like somebody passing me a bag of, you know, drugs and saying like, here, sell this to people. And then me thinking like, oh, it's candy, like, and being ignorant and not looking into it. That's my own fault. But the car is like, it's a little different. It's not like I can look into the car and be like, is this stolen?
Okay. I hear you on that. I do hear you on that, and that's where partly coming into the fact of when I said I believe you in terms of being new around here, being led down the wrong path, stuff like that. I can see that. What do you think, Yoshi, in terms of the crime that's committed? What would you go with?
I mean, I don't really know what they're called around here, but I mean, like, yes, 100% money laundering. And other than that, I don't know if I would consider it a charge, but, you know, I'm not the cop, so if that's what you guys say it is, even though I don't see it that way, then I guess I'll just have to deal with it.
Yoshi?
Sorry, I just have to move around really quick
No,
and
that's
stretch
okay.
my legs.
So what the charges that she's looking at, she doesn't feel that because she's taken this vehicle and wasn't told that it was stolen, she doesn't feel that taking without own consent is fair. But money
Well, I
laundering
mean-
she'll take.
I mean, she were in possession of the stolen vehicle, so. She's been semi-compliant, so it's up to you, mate. Maybe put the
Not to
taken
be
without
rude, I
honour.
just semi-compliant. Like, how could I have been more compliant?
I just think that you people who you were on the radio to knew full well that you were doing.
That's fair. Like I told you earlier, I'm telling you nothing but the truth. I can't make you believe it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people come in here and sit there and say that they're saying the truth. It's one of them, innit? But, I mean,
Yeah, but I feel like those people probably have been in city longer than I have and gotten used to which muscle flexes what.
kind of. I mean, we can leave to Ocon and put it as time served, given the time she's been in here.
Yeah, what we'll do, because of the vehicle was smashed windows, everything like that, we'll put it down as a unroadworthy vehicle and take away the taken without owner's consent. Okay, the money laundering charges you're going to obviously plead guilty to. The charges do actually come to £2,870 due to the fact that it is obviously money laundering and we've taken a considerable amount of cash off you. The charge time is actually 13 months. However, because of the time that you spent in here, I'm prepared to change that, and instead of give you prison time, prepared to give you community service.
Okay.
And obviously it'll be 5 tasks that you have to do out in community service. I don't believe you actually lose your job from community service as well, so that will mean that you won't need to speak to customs.
Okay.
And I think that's the fairest route we can go.
Yeah, I'm good with that. So if I don't have the 2,000.
So because it's your first offence, again, like I said, coming down from what it is, we've taken a considerable money off the street, which is good. I'm prepared to bring it down to the 1,000. If you've got more, if you've got towards the £1,000 mark, then obviously we can go. Have you got £1,000 firstly?
Let me check. No, I have $951.
951 it is then. Was being shown around, was told to. Okay, cool. What I'll be doing then, I'll be sending you to community service. Okay. Let me just get this. Let me just get this come out your bank. Okay, that's just been gone through that, and we'll do ComServe. Perfect. Appreciate your cooperation today. Best thing to do is go speak to the customs owner and get a little bit more understanding about the city, stuff like that. We don't want you to obviously fall back into here and build up on your criminal record. So definitely worth noting what you can and can't do around the city. And yeah, please stay safe.
Thank you so much.
Before I do any more, I have taken your wrench off, so I will give you back your wrench, as I promised. There you go. There's your wrench back.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you guys escort me out or?
No, you're about to be escorted already.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I think we got there. I think she knew what she was doing, but she played very well.
Yeah.
The thing is, say
I'm
again.
off shift.
Wow, part-timer.
What do you mean? You'll be going in 5 minutes.
Oh well, yeah. To be fair, just gonna come and do one more traffic stop.
Turn that into this again.
Yeah. My turn to drive.
We should go and pay customs a quick visit.
Yeah, we can do. Mark it for me. Yeah, like I said, obviously, I'm always more than happy when someone gives RP in the city and we talk.
Falling asleep in that interview.
I know. It was one of them ones, wasn't it? Oh my god! Can you not see the?
My eyes kind of like woke back up when you prompt me.
It was one of them ones where we had her bang to rights what she was doing, but because the innocent card was there, it was kind of like you needed to prove that.
She was banked right. She was in a stolen vehicle and she was money laundering.
She was, but there is that law in place where, you know, if someone's led her down the garden path. Now, Titan. I'm not about the life of. Oh, have I gone completely wrong here? I'm not about the life of if someone's just flown into the city, etc. She's got no criminal record, no nothing. Banging them up for however many months due to them being told wrongly, you know.
No,
Get a lot of people.
I'd rather get information out of them.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we did. And then she went to community service. Oh, no one's even here.
Must be all out.
Drug dealing, yeah, money laundering. Hello, mate. Hello.
Hello, sorry.
You work at customs by any chance?
Maybe.
Is the boss around?
Just pausing my music, sorry. No, I don't believe he is, you know.
What's your name, mate?
Jack.
Yeah. Oh, alright. Yeah.
Jack who, sorry?
Jack Frost.
Ah! Jack Frost. Okay. Who is the owner, please?
Not Mark or Tony, maybe? I'm not too sure.
I don't know. You tell me if you work there.
Mark and Tony, I believe.
Mark, Tony. What's their second names, if you don't mind me asking?
Tony Grape and Mark. Let me see. I've not actually spoken to Mark that much. He's not been in city lots.
Go for it. Question. Yo, Lauren, are you on your way
I
home?
don't even have Mark's number. That's
Come off soon.
I spoke to Mark.
Some don't, but some do. I've heard a really good RP. Okay, so we've got a Mark and a Tony Grape.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What you been up to tonight, Jack?
Anybody else work here?
I don't know about. Well, yeah, there's a lot of people that work here.
Got any names?
Why though?
Just asking you, mate.
Yeah, but why though? I've got a right to ask why though, haven't I?
Just so we know, just you know.
But why though?
We're updating our business records within the police, so we know who works here, etc. Obviously, that's why we asked for the owners and then anyone else that's around.
Yeah, no, there's nobody else around right now. I just came on, over. I came here, seen a guy was here, didn't have my uniform on, so I was like, give me 5 minutes, but I'll just go get changed and come back and help you out, and he was gone. So and then I was just about to leave.
What you been up to tonight yourself?
Oh, just hanging about, to be honest.
Not on
Speaking with
shift?
some friend. No, I was on earlier on. I did like 4 hours earlier on today. So I've already done a lot of work today.
MRP in itself then, MRP Customs, is it a vibrant business, or are you slow, or because you know, like what we're looking at?
Weekdays can be slow, weekends busy, most than likely.
Because we're sort of looking at just coming out at the end of a peak time, aren't we? And it's shut, no one in.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Say again, sorry.
I'm here now, so.
Oh well, I mean, there's someone waiting there. It's locked. We're trying to come in for.
That guy's just pulled up though. I would have been done with him if you weren't speaking to me. So.
Obviously, we've pulled up to the front there, no one around, and we've had to come and approach you. So obviously.
Yeah, I was just doing something. I'm allowed to do something. Am I not? I'm allowed to take a break.
Oh yeah, but what I'm saying is, are you the only person on, or
you're not under arrested at all? We're just having a civil conversation.
But it doesn't feel like a conversation though. It feels like an interrogation. That's why I'm,
Got your back up, you have, mate. I don't know why.
It just feels like an interrogation. That's all. I don't know. Question after question after question. You're not even asking me how I'm doing. Just question.
How you doing?
I think I did, because I come straight out of the car and said, "How are we doing, fella?"
I don't know. It just seems a bit.
That was my first question to you. How are you doing, fella?
So is there any reason you're gonna, am I being arrested, or can I go and deal with this guy?
Are you doing anything illegal?
I'm not, no. So I'm free to go. Yeah.
So why would you be arrested?
I don't know.
yeah, all it is, we come down to obviously speak to someone, but then also maybe get an upgrade or whatever. So it's what we're just asking. It's everything's shut up, so we're just seeing if obviously if the business is run down or anything like that. As obviously police officers of the city, we're trying to uphold the law, but also make sure businesses are running smoothly in order to keep the city flowing.
Well, you'd have to speak to the manager, won't you?
Okay, do you know when? Have you got the manager's number?
Yeah, I'm sure you can come down and get it. I don't know if you'd want me to give it out, honestly. Just come down when he's in.
So you've not got a business number that we can call MRP Customs or anything like that?
You'd have to let me speak to him and let me ask him if it's okay first. I'm quite new here, so I don't really know how that works, in all honesty.
Okay.
Alright, one sec then, let me...
He is smart. Yeah, he's smart. He's not giving away too much. 6:03:20. Oh, that was an hour ago. My bad.
No, I don't think he's in a minute.
Okay, no worries. Right, thank you very much for your time, fella. Listen,
I've got his number. I've got his number.
Why are you asking for his
and you
number?
know what?
If
And you know
you've
what?
already got his number.
Actually, a bit more polite than you, mate.
Why have you asking for his number?
I'm not
if you've
sure.
already got his number. Like that doesn't make sense.
I've got Mark's number. I ain't got the other one's number. When I see him, he doesn't have all this attitude. I don't know why you've got so much attitude, mate.
It just to me feels a bit weird. You come down, you're asking loads of weird questions. I don't know. Just don't feel right.
But we're just simple police officers asking questions about the business. Nothing your personal, yourself, or anything like that.
I know, and like I said, I'm new, and I shouldn't really be answering questions because you just really speak to Tony, if anyone, or Mark.
Hey, have you got Tony's number? If he'll give us that. He's already said no once, so I'm just prompting him for another.
Sorry, I got so many numbers.
Or he's trying to give us a false number.
Alright. Bloody hell. See, this guy's leaving, I think, now. 0711.
Yep.
52.
Yep.
88.
Yep.
62.
Fantastic. That was easy. Oh, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Right.
No worries.
Have a great day, sir.
You don't want any work doing, no?
Not really. Not by you.
Not with that attitude. We'll go to RAC.
You never wanted any work in the first place, did you? So, bye-bye.
Okay,
Fucking hell.
Yeah, his neck is in a twist.
Yeah. Is it because his miss has just been bagged?
Maybe.
Or he knew all about it?
Yeah, bit strange that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Maybe he'll wake up on the right side of the bed tomorrow. We still got anyone in?
Might have to do a bit of digging on that place.
Yeah, I mean, was it coming up for the end of peak time? No one's around. He's sitting in his car outside, locked up. It's interesting. He said one of the owners has not been in for a long time either. Interesting. Good bit of knowledge there.
Yeah, we're getting a bit shirty, weren't we, when we were just...
just simple questions.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that. We'll have to start an MDT for that place, I think. Exactly, yeah. What a moody person. Indeed. He's, woke up on the wrong side of the bed, I think.
Check. Received.
The thing is, Mikey, so with regards to your question, oh, we've got no lights. In regards to your question, criminals don't seem to fear the police, or seem to don't have, you know, they're robbing like a store or Evangelico. They are literally putting themselves at danger of being arrested. They've got a hostage. They could be going down for a long time. Criminals are very blasé with what they do. You know, if you're going to rob somewhere, you're going to have everything covered. Look at us. Look how much training we go through for Evangelico. Look how much training we go through for shop robberies, for anything that we do. We have a lot of training to do stuff. Criminals don't really train for anything. They just do it, don't they? And react. So what I'm trying to say with it is that what I'm trying to say to is, like, they need to almost prepare themselves for every aspect. So police have spike strips, they have fast cars. What is going on here?
Kilo 25 is going to be state 9-1 suspect.
We've got quite a meetup here of people down at the ammunition store. Can we just have you on Adams Apple Boulevard, please? Whoa, off the car.
State 5, do you know, pal?
State 5. Same traffic.
Down here, guys.
Afternoon, officer. Nothing to see here, young man.
Hey,
3.3
you know when I told you Banshee's car on his driveway?
Yeah.
It was this, but not with all the police signs and sirens, and that was just all in black.
What, that
no
car?
word about this.
How are we doing, guys?
Oh, he's alright, lad.
Yeah, what's going on here?
It's only
So
that
the
I've
chat,
just seen some kid get
Don't talk to him,
ran
Jay.
over
Don't talk to him. He bullies me on Twitter.
Who bullies you on Twitter,
Him
mate?
in the driver's seat.
Yeah, you better not be bullying my friends, mate. You like me to answer to.
It's a snowman. You're at the wrong time of the year. What's going on?
Wow, see, you're still going at it. You know what I mean, Jay?
Hey, I like how he's all talk in the car, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
You
That.
did? Yeah.
Exactly.
How is fast?
Don't you
Keyboard
be
warrior.
phased by him, young man.
Again?
Mate, that's a fucking tune, is that?
Previously
That is a proper tune, mate. Yeah, straight
Yeah, received.
NWA, mate. It's a fucking tune, mate.
Armed officer.
All the boys, mate.
They also threatened me with a bat, and they also
It's either straight out of Compton or fuck the police. I know, it's a bit fucking, mate. This is a bit close for comfort, isn't it?
Mr. Mark, can we have a little private word, mate?
Fuck you. Are you? Oh, why is every minute his fucking dog coming out, mate? Go on, mate. Yeah.
Welfare check, GC1.
Yeah, we're okay. We're just having a chat with a few people around.
Okay, cool.
Mark, is it?
Yeah.
Perfect. My name's Tom Roberts, GC1 of the Manchester Police Department. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Well,
Good stuff.
knowing the other officer with the silly hat on,
So
probably, yeah.
I've had some. Well, it might be best if we go somewhere a little bit, you know, quiet from it here. It's about your business, if possible.
I don't work there anymore.
You don't know?
Nah, you need to talk to Tony Grape about that.
Can you give us any? Did you, when you worked there, did you ever hire a Jack Frost?
I think he still works there, to be fair.
Yeah, did he have a bit of an attitude problem?
I don't think I really spoke to him much, to be honest. He seemed alright, but...
Did the officer just drive over someone, or...?
What's up?
No, we just went down for some simple questions, and they were just a bit shirty, like, you know.
Oh, no, I don't know. Man, like I say, I never really spoke to him much. Tony hired him. I ain't really worked there since.
Why did you leave?
I'm just going to try and find myself a new job.
Part of the police force?
That bad? An owner of customs and you've left? Why was it bad, or...?
No, it wasn't bad. I just felt like I was a bit isolated.
LU190878, welcome in. How are we doing?
Yeah, okay, Tom.
All good, buddy.
Yeah.
Just trying to find different ways then, yeah?
No, it's not even that. As long as I can pay the bills, you know what I mean? I just want to experience life a bit more.
Was customs ever busy?
It's busy. It's more of a come and go kind of thing.
Nathan O'Shea, welcome in.
No one's
How
really
are we?
there longer than 5 minutes.
When did you
That
leave?
is vehicle recognition plates. So whenever we drive past someone,
ever hire
we can see other people's vehicles, see how fast they're going. If they're stolen, it pings up to say they're stolen, etc.
Oh.
Piggy.
Was that a name, Piggy?
Peggy.
Peggy. I don't know. Is that her nickname?
No, that's on a license when we hired her.
No, that wasn't her.
Hospital, please.
Then the other girl is.
Say again?
No, I'm not. I don't think
Can I
there's another
get
girl.
one officer to the
Not
hospital,
since I've left
please,
anyway. Well,
for,
not since I
pickup?
was there anyway.
Left today.
Yeah, look small.
Cheers, man.
So you don't know a name called Paige at all?
Page.
I think she was like a American accent.
I think I've heard of someone else joining, but like I say, I've not really been down there in the last 2-3 days, so I don't know if anyone else recently joined.
Right. Okay. Why does that do that? Okay. All right. No
Mine's
worries.
still there for some reason.
Yeah. Okay,
Sorry,
Matt, what I'll do? Do you mind if we just exchange contact, just in case we need to get hold of you at all?
Yeah, no worries.
There you are. There's my contacts. What it is, we're just a little bit, you know, disgusted with his attitude, really. Being a worker down there and stuff like that. We expected better, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll, yeah. If I need anything, then if you don't mind, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, of course, no worries.
Good stuff.
I'll let Tony Grape know that you're like looking for him.
Fantastic. Appreciate you.
No worries, man.
Thank you. Oh, actually, Mark, while you're at it, have you got Tony Grape's number?
Yeah.
Just see if this matches up.
07.
Yep.
115.
Yep.
28862.
Fantastic. Thank you.
He's not currently awake, but.
No worries. Appreciate that. Thank you.
No worries.
Cool. Right, we're gonna have to get a lift back.
When I think of joining PD, Matt.
I don't think about it. Do you just want to lift?
I'll have a lift, mate, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we'll get back lift back to the station if you don't mind. Oh. Hugsy.
Hello.
Hey then, Alex. Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you need a lift back as well to the station?
Yeah, I've got my car here.
Alright, no worries. Do you mind if we put a bit of music on?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
I'm telling you.
Thank you for the assistance here. We are now leaving the area. It has seemed to disperse. Thank you for your attendance.
No worries.
Good speaking to you. Maybe might see you one day at the front desk looking for a job.
Maybe, you never know.
Cool. Have a wonderful day.
Yep, see you later.
Fuck the police.
Yeah.
Straight from the underground. Right. I'll allow you to do this. Alright. I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. See you tomorrow, mate.
Charlie Kilo 25 is going to be going off comms for processing.
Golf Charlie 1 is going to stay at them for the night. Have a great evening, guys.
Hello. I've spoke to the thing about.
Is he happy?
He said he's going to give it another couple of weeks and see how he feels after that.
Okay. Tell him to give me a email if needs be.
Yeah, I will do. I took him away and spoke to him for about an hour, and he's kind of talked him around a little bit. So.
Good. Perfect. Appreciate that.
No worries.
Thank you. Right. Let's get ourselves up and out the way. We go give someone a good raid. We go give someone a good raid. Who we got? Guys, I've absolutely enjoyed myself tonight. It's been an absolute blast. I hope you guys have all done it. We've had absolute unreal tonight. Why we had so many people in here is oh, let me just fill this guy in.